Okay.
Magic the Gathering.
Gibberish.
Why?
He's speaking
No,
gibberish.
I was reading the name of a Magic the Gathering card, and yes, that's the name of a Magic the Gathering card.
Okay. So, last time you defeated a bunch of giants, and you had a long rest, and there was a merchant,
We did have a
which
long
was like at the
rest.
very end. Yes, you did, which was at the very end. I know Ben sold something or bought something
Mhm.
or did something.
Did some shopping.
He did do a bit of shopping. So if there's some shopping you want to do, by all means, there's a wandering merchant. And we said, I believe he was selling for about 5% higher than standard market prices.
Yes.
And other than that, you guys have got a bunch of quests, so have to decide what you want to do. The general idea, I think, was to go to Waterdeep, but of course, it's up to the party to decide what they want to do.
Technically, I don't know if any of that's actually been discussed in character.
It probably
character,
hasn't.
yeah. I would like Kronk to awake, not even like awakening in a room, just like literally just like under a table in the corner. still fully armored to the teeth. Just like groggily wake up and just like moan.
As you wake up, you see yet another cup of golden gulp sat next to you, half finished.
And drink it. I open a
about
tiny
right.
slit in my helmet and just drink it.
There's like a
Underneath this
funnel
helmet,
in.
there's
Yeah,
another.
you see like a metallic straw does emerge out.
I mean, you laugh, but that's pretty much how you drink in a gas mask.
Yeah.
Okay, my spells are prepared.
Lovely.
Hang on, let me
says to
prepare my
himself after
spells.
waking up.
And things, yeah.
I need to do my spells.
God, what have I done?
Right, I've got Hunter's Mark prepped. Okay, we're ready to go.
I'll crawl on top of a chair and try to maintain balance.
Can you make an acrobatics check for me, please?
Yep.
You certainly can try.
Am I under the table again?
Yes, but you're also face down under the table.
I'm like a turtle. I cannot flip myself. I'm just gonna because I'm facing down. It's gonna be muffled screaming.
So,
Is it relatively?
Kronk
Really?
people.
End up just going quiet and give it up after a while.
it's like,
Is it still pretty early in the morning at this point? Or?
yeah, we'll say it's about like 9:30 in the morning. So the tavern's empty,
Well, around this time,
except for
obviously
Kronk, of course.
he would have slept in the woods. Strom will enter the tavern, still for the most part covered in dry blood and whatnot. And if what's his name, Mirlos, is behind the.
He is not at the moment.
So
The
all
bar
you
is-
just see is me just wriggling
The
about
bar
the
is
floor. That's it.
completely empty, except for Kronk, who's currently lying face down and very lightly sobbing.
I will. He's lightly sobbing.
I'll be in there as well.
Kronk doesn't sob.
I will shake. If he's not making any noise, I'll shake Kronk to make sure he's still alive.
You'll
As he
also see
chunks in his
Pyrian.
own helmet.
Yeah. You'll also see Pyrian just scribbling in his spell book on a table.
I'll
Can
look
I
to.
ask, you know,
Wait, has Pyrian been watching me struggle the entire time, just ignoring me?
No, he's in like an opposite corner, just writing away.
Trance.
Well, I'll
Fair
look to
enough.
Pyrian and just say water.
Sorry?
Water, and Strom will gesture himself, still covered in dried blood.
Oh,
can I be downstairs?
Of course,
You can come downstairs at that moment if you.
I can help!
Morning.
And I'm going to use Create Water.
Isn't that like the
Debbie
second
down.
time you've
spell.
ever used it?
Second time.
Second time you ever used that spell, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's been used a couple times. I know
Oh,
one
no,
of the
yeah,
times
I-
was used on Strom.
I
Again,
use it
still
like
drunk.
every day.
So,
Every day.
so Strom's clothes are now clean, and
Yes.
soaking wet.
That's fine. Is there like a fire nearby?
No,
Is there
it's
a
the
f-
morning. The
This
fire's
does
not
make-
going at the moment.
10 gallons of water, by the way.
It's fine. Strom's now clean. But is there a
it's-
fire?
Soaking. There is a fireplace, but it's not
Right.
currently lit.
Can I go over and
You're not gonna wet dog.
light it? No, I'm gonna light it.
Swimming about those lovely
you
braids
have-
of yours.
I'm looking.
Do you have
have
anything to light
I
it
have a tinder box.
with? Okay.
Wait, does that
So-
even work if it's drenched?
I don't know. Should I roll to see if it's drenched?
Can you
Uh,
roll?
They
Can you roll
do,
a?
because their tinder boxes are flint and steel, so they don't really care.
Can
if
you
they're wet.
roll a survival
Well,
check for me, please, to see if you're able to light this fire?
You
Okay.
still have to get a spark out of it, I guess, right?
Oh, it should work fine.
Yeah, it should work. But he nat
Oh,
one.
it's
so...
soaking wet. it's,
Uh,
it's so
Somehow, you actually managed to light yourself on fire. Despite being soaking wet, you are now on fire somehow.
Oh, it's not that bad. So Strom's going, whichever clothes is on fire, I imagine his shirt. Take it off.
Strom entirely is on fire.
Okay, I'm going to take off all my clothes.
Put them in the
How
fire.
does Nanami react to seeing naked Strom?
Again.
She's
I
just
get
gonna kind of cover her eyes and
So-
look away.
Take off clothes. Again.
I've
Yes.
Tyrion
noticed,
hides his cape.
I've
What?
noticed Strom should probably just go around naked at this point because he.
The
does
first
much
time,
more
it
with
wasn't
clothes.
my fault. Also, can I, is my, apparently I have a dire Batwing cloak. Is that okay?
I mean, everything is on fire that you
Okay.
currently are wearing. If you're
Alright.
wearing it, it's on fire.
I've taken it off, and if the clothes on the floor are on fire, I'm going to try and put them out.
How are you going to try and put?
By first stomping on them, and then if that doesn't work, just say more water.
Roll a d20 for me, please. See if you're able to put this fire out. Luckily, you are able to put the fire out, but your clothes are singed.
Oh, it's fine, they were small anyway. Hmm.
Can I ask a question about a spell?
Hmm.
The spell, where is it? The Pass Without Trace.
Oh.
Does that doesn't really make you invisible, right? But it would be quite handy for, say, sneaking someone into a city, right? We could probably get into
Maybe.
a city without being noticed. 'Cause I
It
have
basically
taken
makes
that
you go Assassin's Creed, your footsteps become silent, and you just become inconspicuous.
just like melding in.
I just blend in, just pop my hood up and
Blend.
just like put three hands together, just wandering with the crowd.
Okay,
Basically.
right. Just wanted to check
But
that
like,
that's how that works.
just regarding that one though, because the guards would be actively watching the gate, you would need a distraction of sort though. Just throwing that out there.
I'll just get naked
Oh.
again.
None of
And
you
then
can
you
get
get
a
code
distraction.
legal. You'll get like hard labor
Is-
over that on a fine.
It's indecent exposure, though, isn't it? If it's not written in the law.
Oh,
Uh,
it will
Although,
be.
Anthony, my clothes were soaking wet. Now they're on fire. Or they were on fire.
And now
they
they're
dry?
They are
Oh.
dry, but they are all singed. So
Oh, well, that's
there's-
fine. I'll
there's
put
some
them-
holes in some inconvenient locations.
Oh, that's fine. Well, how inconvenient locations.
Enough that someone of noble sensibilities would be appalled by how you look.
So this would probably be disturbing the peace as well, so
It
25
falls under
gold
disturbing the
fine.
peace. Yeah.
I don't
Potentially
know it.
assaulting a citizen, just depending on what kind of ornaments we're talking about.
So not only were Strom's clothes a bit too small, they're now also singed in all the
All the
particular.
wrong places.
Yeah.
Or right, depending on your perspective.
All Strom will go.
Strom.
Perfect. Yes.
I spoke with a trader outside. Maybe see if he has some clothes for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll go
Obviously
back to
fine.
writing in his book again.
Are these not acceptable? They're dry now. And don't
No.
burn.
Oh, and help him up, please.
I'll turn Kronk over.
Kenny, I'm a hefty
Kronk
boy.
was Does Kronk resist this? Or
I
does
mean, my
Kronk
strength's
allow
16, so I
himself-
hope I will be able to.
Does Kronk resist this, or does Kronk allow himself to be turned over?
He's used to this
Nobody
predicament.
rolls a half orc.
Sorry, say that again, Max.
He's been in this predicament before, so he probably has come to an acceptance of it rather than an agreement.
So
Not
is
sure
he
if it's
is he
just
going
me.
to resist being turned back over then?
No, I would say I would maybe be proficient in being rolled over by someone else.
Okay, in which
Um,
case, if you're not going to resist, you'll be rolled over with not too much effort on Strom's part.
Does Kronk get up on his own? Or-
Yeah, I can sit up upright and get myself up. Maybe, depending how drunk I am.
Max, I'm not sure if it's just me, but I'm having some trouble with your stream.
Is it lagging or?
Error code 2000.
I don't
Oh.
have that currently, just looking at it.
It might be just you. Might be Twitch just having a poo. Oh, I have it as well.
Yeah, I had it as well. I've just checked.
Yeah, Twitch is having a poo, in other words. So I'm not dropping frames. It's just Twitch servers being bad.
It's just dropping Twitch.
Yeah, it's just Twitch being bad.
And they need to put all their bandwidth towards the hot tubs and.
There's a separate category for that now, apparently.
Yep.
Oh, the guy who-
The
guy who-
It's actually filled with memes. It's kind of funny.
There was one channel that was just Geralt in a hot tub. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, we're still on there. I
I'm
think it's
just-
24/7
Just
channel now.
thinking, this poor owner of this inn, he's had 10 gallons of water spilt on it. Someone literally on fire.
To be fair, we saved it from a boulder.
Tears. I
completely
think he
destroyed.
might have wished
Oh,
it was destroyed
Also,
by a
you
boulder.
timed it well because the owner doesn't seem to be downstairs right now, so you got lucky.
Yes.
Stream's back.
Um,
Stream is back.
well, if Kronk doesn't fall over immediately, Strom will leave him and go outside to see if this person has clothes suitable for Strom.
So he does, but can you roll D25, please?
Yeah. So
This
strange
is to
number.
see how much he's going to overcharge you.
That's
He's
another
going
one.
to overcharge you by 1%. So you're actually getting a pretty good deal on this.
Wow, that's the most favorable one I've ever seen.
I know, right?
It's gonna go 100%.
my last one, I literally set fire to my
You might
Oh,
need like a couple of spare
congratulations,
sets. That's
Nathan.
all I'm
You
saying.
have pretty
So,
much.
You're going to be charged about 6 silver pieces for a set of common clothes.
Buy 12.
Are they
you need
half
it.
orc
Buy
size?
12.
They are half orc
Right.
size, thankfully.
That's handy. Okay.
So you are now actually wearing normal, proper, unbroken, and unburnt clothes.
Well, to begin with, I would need to take off my singed clothes.
Are you just going to do it in front of the merchant?
Yeah. And then
He is alarmed by this and promptly decides to leave Goldenfield. So if you haven't done your shopping now, well, blame Nathan.
Oh no.
and then I'll put on the other clothes.
Okay. You can
Okay.
add 1 set of common clothes to your inventory.
And that was 6 silver, yes.
6 silver pieces,
Okay.
yes.
So
Wait, is that 6 silver extra or 6 silver?
No, it's
Total.
6 silver total.
well, after getting changed, Strom will pick up his old clothes, go back inside, and chuck them in the fireplace that isn't on, but he's burning.
Does a
Okay,
demonic
there's now
spirit
just
just erupt out of them?
Just
They
like
were,
a
to be fair, they were the clothes of a cultist originally, so maybe.
just like a bloody screech. No, it's just burning clothes. It doesn't smell particularly great, but you know.
There's no fire in there. There's no fire in there. Because I set fire to myself, not the.
It's true, you did. So it's just dirty clothes currently sat in this fireplace.
And then I'll try and set it on fire. If that works.
So you're trying to set it on fire again.
Yes, hopefully I don't burn my clothes.
Okay, could you do another?
Please roll another
That's
one to set
survival
yourself on
check.
fire again. Please roll another one. Ah, damn it.
15. Okay. This
Should've
time
run
you
it.
managed to not set yourself on fire. You
Yeah.
managed to set the actual logs on fire.
We might say the tavern then.
No, but there is a bit of a not a most overly pleasant smell from your clothes. But luckily,
However,
it'll fade after a little while.
at the sound of fire being lit, Korvac will scurry, emphasis on the word scurry, down like the stairs and just lay in front of the fire. Like
You
on
gotta
on
curl
all
up like a
fours
cat.
going down the stairs. Yep.
Strum will go sit down.
Full lizard mode.
Somewhere.
Just like slightly arched back. Just
I will go sit near Pyrian actually.
Oh, well, in that case, are you looking at what he's doing?
I'll be sitting next to him and then just peering over his shoulder to look to see what he's doing in his book.
Oh, this is just a spell I picked up from the merchant. How were they out there anyway?
Or they're gone now.
They said they would be here for all.
I-
What happened?
He's just, I don't know. I got these new clothes and then he left.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, yes, I managed to pick up a lovely new spell. Maybe I'll have to learn one that stops you setting fire to yourself.
That would be helpful.
That would, yeah.
Yes. Strum will strike at me. That time it
Um,
wasn't as bad. I was already very wet. Thank
Well,
you.
these new clothes look
Pardon me.
nice.
No problem.
Oh,
Um,
suffice.
Yeah.
why is there a
have we-
puddle on the floor?
Yeah.
A substantial puddle.
I think so.
Well,
I-
Strum said he wanted water. So water!
Exactly.
Did he perhaps require it in a receptacle?
Water is water. It did its job.
But what was the purpose? I don't understand.
Oh. Clothes were covered in blood.
Yes, this is normal for you.
Oh, yes.
What's going on here?
It sticks a bit after a while.
No.
What did I
So
miss?
normal.
And I will proceed to probably slip on the water. Who put that there?
Is it like a
Strum!
cartoon?
Dream.
He just
Yeah.
hear, is it like a cartoon scene? You just hear him just scared and just screeching. It's like goes like left to right. It's like, ah!
Yeah, he like he sees everyone gathering around, and you know he likes to know what's going. He likes to know what's going on. Yeah, can't be,
Is
can't
it more?
be doing anything
It's
with
more, I guarantee you, it's more a case of Torvik's suspicious that people are talking about it at every opportunity.
it. Yeah, he doesn't care if people are talking about him. He just wants to know. He's nosy.
Fair.
He doesn't like to be left out of things. He likes to know things.
He's very
Especially things
FOMO.
he's not. Especially things he's not meant to know. So he runs across trying to get there as quickly as he can, yeah, as subtly as he can as well, whilst also doing it.
Which is about as subtle as a stampede, yeah.
Exactly. And he just proceeds to slip over on the water and land in the middle of he looks up and sees everyone just staring down at him.
Whole minor illusion, a wet, one of those wet signs. Careful floor wet. Did you
The
miss the
hazard signs.
sign? Yeah. Did you miss the sign, Torvik? It's wet over there.
So, Mr. Side, you were standing in the way. It's not your fault.
I'm sat down.
I had a dream that Torvik died. I missed this dream.
It was a good dream.
Well, now that everyone's here, what are our plans?
My plan is to try and get off this floor. Not going well
Okay.
so far.
I will. Okay. Go over to Clonk and try and pick him up. Or grab his hand and then try and pull him up. Rather.
So you are
Touch me,
able
get
to
off! Yeah.
pull
Not even
Kronk
looking at.
up. You are able to pull Kronk up without too much difficulty.
Strom will then turn to his favourite goblin in the world, Oric.
Alright, what?
Torvik.
Oh. I wish you could have seen my face there.
Since when was Oric a goblin?
Yes,
Shit, they're
ma'am.
onto me.
He can be.
Torvik.
He's a shapeshifter, right?
A mushroom of race change.
Torvik.
Is Torvik paying attention, or is
Did
he
you just
just
shake
in
him
his own
awake because he passed out on
living
the floor?
world?
I don't know.
You didn't make it.
Oh, thank God for that. It's still the dream. Got back. We're still in the dream.
Whilst
Sam.
you're trying to get a response out of him, I'm going to do some Naruto hand poses and then bash the side of my helmet, and my eyes are going to glow blue. And
What?
I'm going
What's going
to invoke Vigilant Blessing on myself.
What?
And what does that do?
I gain advantage on the next initiative on initiative roll.
Is there a duration for it?
All day.
Okay.
I am thoroughly awake now, so to speak. My eyes are glowing a nice shade of purple.
Oh,
And
this is-
as you kind of bang your helmet, you hear like a clunking sound.
Can I correct that? Can I pick up
Sorry.
like a flagon or a mug just whack against the helmet to like invoke it?
And then, yes, you can. And then, as you thwack it against yourself, you hear a weird clunking in the flagon, and you look at the bottom and you see one copper piece sat there.
Yes. Yes.
Torvik.
Yes? What?
How
I edge
you're
behind
you're
Nanami.
you're
I'm like a deer in headlights.
Yeah. Your magic.
Yes, what about it? What do you want? You can't have it. It's mine. It's mine.
How does it work? Nanami is druid. Pillion has book.
I don't know. It
I
just
have
happens.
money.
Power of wealth.
Does money give you magic?
Well, it definitely helps. Pay me, I'll show you a magic trick.
What magic trick? What?
Well, depending how much you pay, I'll certainly make it worthwhile.
Oh,
Um,
see. And I will hand Kronk a gold piece.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna use a first level spell slot.
Before you do that, Matt, can you just
Yeah.
roll a flat d20 for me, please?
Certainly, it gives me time to search up the actual
See if
rules. of this.
see if your world surges.
Basically, yeah. Oh, you're not quite lucky enough.
That's all right. Sam, how good are your
Yes?
spell save DCs?
How good are they? They're like pretty much like average for like
How's your wisdom saving throw particularly, Sam?
my wisdom saving throw.
That good, I
That-
don't think.
Well, I'm casting command at you, uttering the word dance. Spell save is
Oh,
DC
gosh.
15 wisdom.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to roll my things.
Okay.
Roll low, and you can use it on Sam here.
Bash roll 1d.
Okay, I've got them written. I've got them.
Plus 1.
yeah.
Dance, goblin, dance.
Can I get my
I-
flute out and play a tune
um,
to whatever dance he does?
Of course you can.
Rasputin.
I start like I grab Strom and I just do like like a perfect.
Don't even think with your mind lost would you dance with Strom.
I don't get a say in this. The magic happens. Yeah, like it's completely out of my control. I'm just
Actually,
man,
having
stop
just failed
this!
a wisdom save.
It's a love-hate relationship, but the magic is there. Strom and Torvik can happen. We can do.
Yeah, so like the magic makes me grab Strom, and we just start doing salsa.
Do we?
What's
yeah.
a
Do
I-
YMCA. Just do start. I'll command you to do
No.
YMCA.
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm not- I'm
In
not-
that-
Respond to his movements. I'll play
Uh,
the flow happily for him.
I start doing the YMCA, and then maybe throw in a bit of cha-cha slide in there too.
You certainly can. Yeah. I'll allow
Yeah.
it.
This is, as he's saying, the Strom will finish. Well, period. I stopped playing the film, so this is the best
Team of magic is fueled by
ever.
gold. You pay me gold,
Yay!
magic happens.
He's like a pet. It's great.
Nanami will just clap along to all the dancing.
His appearance
I'll
is still living his nightmare.
whip out my little leather-bound booklet as well while they're distracted, Ant. On
Stop it!
I'll jot down Nanami's
Please!
name in the good side of the book. No,
Torvik.
sorry, it's separated by enemies and not enemies.
This is the
There's
best
only,
thing
like-
you've
People
ever
who
done.
pay me and
One
people
gold
who
gets
don't
you on
pay
the
me.
not enemies.
Yeah.
People who
And-
pay me and people who don't pay me.
You're
The
you're
not
you're
enemies
gonna be
only
friends
has
with
less.
Nanami.
It's less than double digits. Let's just say that.
Torvik, this is the best thing you've ever done. And also Clonk, this is the best thing you've ever done.
Nanami's
I
gonna
tip my helmet
whisper
at you.
to. I guess I'm by like Kronk and Torvik and Strom. She's gonna and Pyrian. Pyrian's here too.
I think I was on the opposite side of where Kronk was.
I'm in the
Ah,
middle,
okay,
just
so-
like leaning
So I'm gonna
against the
whisper
table.
to everyone, and I'm gonna say, "I can do a magic trick too," and I'm gonna cast Druidcraft, and I'm gonna make the sound of a small animal, and it's going to be a little squirrel, and I'm gonna cast it so that the sound comes like where Korvac is. So it sounds like there's a little squirrel scurrying by him.
Oh god, he's
Oh,
going
no.
to like destroy this place trying to find it now.
Callback enters like freaking radar lock on the nose.
And Nanami's just gonna giggle at that.
Like the eyes narrow.
Like a red beam, and he just follows it, just making these void bug noises as he rushes out.
But like until I could see it, I probably wouldn't actually move. But you see like the head whip around.
You're on like high alert kind of thing.
The brain is on battle stations. Prey is detected.
I'll thaumaturgy to open and close a window, like making it look like a critter ran out.
So demeaning.
Its head just snaps around like faster than any movement you've ever seen. I'm
Dive
not
through the
entirely
glass
sure
window.
that he actually moved as much as it's just like transmogrified there. Just listening for footsteps.
So as Strom and Torvik
Still laying
are,
on the floor though.
so as Strom and Torvik are dancing the day away.
Playing the music, not
Oh, sorry. As Torvik is dancing the day away to Strom's music, all of a sudden he wild surges.
No.
if he gets fireball, he's still dry up the town.
No. Please be the potted plant one.
Yeah, so like I'm trying to do everything that I can to resist it, like just trying to use magic to resist it, and
Oh, it's just
end up
swelling
wild
up inside
surging.
of you, it just blows up.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh
30.
god.
What's 30?
not what you
30
rolled before.
is you teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
On the table. Onto the table. So,
So you're just teleporting out this place still dancing, are you? You can't tell what that's going on.
Yeah, he's still dancing. He just suddenly reappears somewhere else, just still dancing.
Yeah. This teleport ends up going off a couple of times, and I just teleport between tables, like in front of people, like in the yeah. Just bam, la la la, bam, la, 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 what's going on? Bam, la, la, ah.
Whilst the little one is disposed, what's the course of action then? Where are we going?
Bam, la, la, la.
God's sake.
Oh, hold on. I've got this covered. You guys come up with a plan. I would like to ritual cast silence on Torvik.
Hey, go for it.
So, I still just like bow
It's
off in
10
front of you,
minutes.
and I still just like bow off
Yeah,
in front of you.
I
and
need
start
him to stay
dancing.
still, so he's just gonna be. I'm just gonna be predisposed and just like be chasing around, trying to like silence him with magic.
Yeah, basically.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway,
What were we saying? That's blanked my mind.
What's the plan? I'm a bit busy.
I will be about 1 minute. I just need to go pee while you're discussing the plan.
Well, I'm just going to call her Milan. Milan has asked me to go to Waterdeep to deliver a pendant to her family. I was planning on going that way anyway, so I'll probably be heading that way.
Oh, I'd like to go to Waterdeep.
Perfect.
Water deep, you say?
Yes.
Hmm. Have a bit of
They have
history
some
in
really good
Waterdeep.
free food there.
Not a fan of cities.
Let's just say the town guard and myself have a disagreement.
That doesn't sound like you.
What did you do, Kronk?
Just a bit of blackmailing, a bit of thuggery, forging some documents. Nothing too bad. Only banned from Waterdeep for, I think I've got 9 summers to go.
I don't know what any of that.
It means that's definitely a complication if we go there.
Just a little bit.
Where is Waterdeep?
I'll point my
Deep
finger
water
up in the
is-
air, like, as if I'm
Oh, that's
feeling the
because-
wind through my glove and just
Okay.
point in a general direction.
I see. Is that direction anything other than north? It is.
it's
I have
not
no idea. I'm doing
Yeah,
it by
it's
sheer
not.
chance which direction I'm pointing.
Well,
there is.
Maybe I can talk you up to the guards. My family's kind of a big deal in Waterdeep.
Are
There's
they now?
lots of deep water to the west if you want.
Which family are you from, Nanemi? I never asked you.
The Waters family.
The
Ah.
Waters.
like it makes sense.
What's a posh little girl like you doing out here then? They're all cozied up in the seawood, if I remember right.
Well, I didn't want to just be kept at home, and I wanted to go out and find my independence and
Are
maybe
you?
some friends.
How
Friends.
peculiar. Bronk will make a mental note of that just in case he needs more money down the line and will kidnap you and try and sell you to your family.
I have returned.
And
Friends.
if that
Good, Hans did
doesn't
not hear that.
work,
Perfect.
I can maybe conceal you.
That could be useful. I'm, not the most subtle, as he would say.
What
So
are
what's your plan?
friends?
Does anyone else need to go anywhere? Oren asked me to go to Daggerford, but it's a bit out of the way.
I need to go to Neverwinterwood.
I need to go to Shadowtop Cathedral, but I have no idea what that is. Anyone got a clue?
Would I know what that is?
Um,
Then?
Can you do a geography check? Will be, I suppose.
Probably a religion, right? Since it's a cathedral.
Yeah, do a
I'm
religion
not going to
check
roll
me.
for it because I'm the the least religious cleric out there. I have a 0 in my religion, so
Let me find my
Or
plus.
perhaps you'll follow your religion perfectly. Therefore, the most religious.
His religion is coin.
Ooh.
oh,
Yikes.
oh no!
I had a bunch of those to do.
Suffice to say, you're absolutely sure where it is, but it's not where it actually is.
I'm pretty sure I know
You're
where
sure
that is.
We're
it's somewhere
actually
like-
at the place right now.
Yeah, you're like
It was
we're
right next
we're
to
we're literally in
Goldenfields.
Shadowtop Cathedral. Like, what's wrong with you all?
What was the name of this place again?
Shadowtop Cathedral?
We're here. Yeah, we're here. You're fine.
Oh, great.
Doesn't look like a cathedral there, Perrin. You're alright. Did you get knocked in the head in the fight yesterday? You a bit concussed?
He starts like scratching his chin. It's like, could have sworn it was here.
This is why you wear a big helmet like this, you see. Let's bash the side of it. It's a bit like a hollow ringing noise.
Or just
don't
have a
think-
hard skull and struggle do this.
I'm not really built for that kind of stuff.
That's alright. That's why you pay me, isn't it?
Indeed. And I'm sure there'll be plenty more pay if you are.
Oh,
to go to
that
what to
reminds
do.
me. Give me a second. I'll do like a clap of hands and let Torvik no longer dance. Like, I'm guessing you're like profusely sweating and tired at this point because you've been dancing solidly for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I just collapse onto the randomest table that I was that I was dancing on last. Yeah, so I'm just on a table, stop dancing, and just like collapse, and you've got a family just staring over me.
Does anyone know where Neverwinterwood is?
Neverwinter, that's a bit to the north, I believe, isn't it? Towards Neverwinter.
You do have a map.
Do we actually have the map?
You do
Oh.
have a map.
Oh, it's really north.
Aren't
It's
you an
on the way.
outlander?
It's literally
Well,
to the east of
yes.
Neverwinter.
I am
So
an
you know-
outlander.
You've seen the map, so you could probably
Yes.
remember it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's like I would have seen the map and I don't know, it would have had the woods on it, so I would know where woods are. I just don't know if they would have. And if there's names on it, I won't remember. It's too late now, I've asked.
Can you read?
You were asking Strom.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is it a case of Strom believes he can read, but it's not of a good level in actual reality kind of thing?
yes. That's to both of you. Yes. Well, yes.
Does anyone need to go anywhere nearby then?
Near what?
I need to
Did
go to a
anyone
place
get-
and to do a thing. I think.
Thing. That's not very helpful, Torvik. Where's this thing and what is the thing?
I don't know. Maxine told me.
Oh,
What was it,
actually,
Do you remember her telling you to go to Waterdeep?
Yeah, it was that place. To do a
Wait.
thing.
Is his thing the Dragon Expert quest?
It is indeed
fucking
the
hell.
Dragon Expert quest.
A thing, right. I'll leave you to it, Torvik, then. I'll, if you remember, let me know, but, anyone, anything else nearby? Anything close?
The sheep man, soft skin, wanted us to take him to some deep water as well.
It's
I know
Waterdeep.
it's everyone's obsession. Deep water is.
That's the thing. I
Nice
need to.
place to swim.
It's
I need
opened
to.
its mouth, and I'm suddenly feeling anger.
Is that Adam speaking, or is that Gronk speaking?
Gronk,
Not
probably
Gronk.
not ended.
Callback.
We could find a new one.
well, it seems a lot of us have been asked to go to Waterdeep.
So, anything else
Perhaps the
nearby?
dungeon master is giving us a hint.
It's up to you,
Neverwinter
wherever you want to go.
Period looks at Ant.
Strom, did you get a job you need to do?
And smites Tyrion with the wrath of the god.
My,
I'm
my,
sorry.
my job is to go to Neverwinter.
Yeah, I think the most in character thing would be Korvac could break the fourth wall.
Who had Miros?
Well, that's
That's
me. That's
me
not a job. What are you
and
talking about? I need to get to Neverwinter. That ain't important.
What kind of
Why do you need to go to Neverwinter Woods anyway? Bit out of the way.
I need to find someone there. And
Find
find a
someone.
lot more people.
Alright. If you don't want to
Probably-
share, be that way.
Probably kill most of them. Not
Kill?
most of them,
Ooh.
all of them.
That sounds fun.
It's
Alright,
probably
are
starting to
we
look a
in,
bit more angry.
We in an agreement then? We heading to Waterdeep, are we?
Yay!
That's my interest.
Well, hopefully I don't bump into my old friends then.
No, we can always give you a hand.
That'll be much obliged, Mr. Perrion.
Though I would prefer to keep
I feel like
things
Kronk's changed again.
clean.
Yeah, I kind of had like a rejig of the ideology of the thing. This voice is a little bit easy to do as well.
He's straight out of We Still Kill the Old Way. It's just an old-timey English gangster. I love it.
Just a little bit.
So is the party resolved head towards Waterdeep?
Yes,
Somehow.
we're going to follow the Dungeon Master's advice.
Okay.
Seeing as he's the only person who knows what the hell is going on.
Oh, it's up to you guys what you want to do.
I don't
You
know,
got
we
a
know
bunch
what's
of
going on.
quests.
We be doing
Players
side
will know what's
quests.
going on.
You got a bunch of quests. You don't have to do them.
I mean,
Other than that-
it would actually make sense for Pyrian personally to head there. Lots of people there, lots of information.
Lots of people to get naked in front of.
Exactly.
So, is the party going to then head for Waterdeep?
Yep.
Pyrian's going to
Believe
be the
so,
way.
because what were the two other villages we need to go to with the giant attack? One was
So-
Bridganda,
So
right?
Scorchshire was to barge right in, which isn't a town; it's just like an inn. Seek out Aegilas at Shadowtop Cathedral.
Not the side quest. Do you know the
Okay.
Cloud Giant gave us?
Yes, there was
visions.
Tribor and hold on,
Bridganda was the other one. I remember it was
Bridganda,
Bridganda.
yes.
Yeah.
Brinchanda and Tribor.
So we the good thing if we are doing these side quests of Waterdeep, we can just follow the high road all the way up past Neverwinter up to Luskan, and then go through the Icewind
Where
Path.
the fuck
We
is
went
the
now.
barge right in?
Barge
that name.
right in.
I love that name so much.
Luskan. It'll be
Oh,
Luskan.
no.
It feels like a Luskan tavern.
No, it's actually
Waterdeep?
not too far.
Waterdeep.
So it's near Wormford,
Wormford.
which is actually the other way from Waterdeep. So
like
it's the
Daggerford way,
nearest.
isn't it?
Yeah, so it's up kind of towards. It might just be easier for me to
Just
stream
past
so you can
Womford.
see.
Just north of
share my
Womford.
screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Where is Golden
Womford,
Fields on
sorry.
that?
Oh, okay. So it's near.
Can you
Red
see my
Marsh.
screen? So
Yeah.
you guys are currently here in Golden
Yeah.
Fields.
Amphail or whatever it's called. It's really
Yeah,
So
Womford.
Amphail is over here,
That is one of the
and
side
Nathan
quests.
has a quest there.
I mean,
Womford is up
yeah.
here, and the barge right in is over here.
Yeah, it's just to the north of us, really.
Yeah. And then obviously Waterdeep is down here, and the Neverwinter Wood is all the way up here.
Yep. Are we in agreement then? We head into Waterdeep, are we? Gonna be a bit of a look.
How
Is there
far away
any
is Waterdeep?
is there an easy way for us to get to Womford? Because it doesn't look like we can traverse north from where we are. Like,
We
You would
can
have
go
to
through the
cross
wilderness.
the river,
Yeah, we'd have
or
to go
you
through
could
the
trek
wilderness
all
stuff.
the way around. But it would be
technically
a
went over a
pain
bit
to
of the
do
river
that.
earlier. We found a
Yeah,
bar.
Yeah,
didn't we?
make more sense to go there now. It's close by.
We need to go
You
to
don't have
Womford.
a
Has anyone declared they
specific
want to go there though?
Womford. You've got nothing
We-
specific to do in Womford. It's the Bard right in that
Oh,
you've got
it's the
something.
inn.
Yeah, we need to take the sheep man to Barge Right.
Again, you don't have to do any of these quests. It's just stuff that you can do if you want to. They're not.
But we might get
necessary to
magical
do.
loot and gold.
Well, there might be some loot. There might not be.
More gold.
I mean, we can definitely make our way to proper. I mean, can we?
Or people we
make our way
could
to
bribe for
Amphel?
gold.
I mean, is Amphel's over cross country? or not?
Amphel is actually quite close to Golden Fields.
We could do the round trip because that stupid sheep man wanted us.
It's
Take
about
him to the bar
45
to hit
miles, so
the
it's
thing.
about half the distance between Golden Fields and Waterdeep. So it'd probably take you about a day, day and a half to get to Amphel.
We can rough it up through the wilderness to Womford, head left, and then back down to Amphil and down the main roads to Waterdeep. That would be a good plan, I suppose, if we wanted to get a good chunk of these side quests done.
I'm gonna say sure because my mic and headphones cut out there.
Okay.
The only I'm trying to think, like, in character,
I've
why
not-
would we go to Womford?
Because the lizard just told you that that the sheep man wanted to go to the Barge Right in.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't mention anything about Womford. That's just happens to be the nearest town.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah,
To-
sorry. I don't have the
yeah.
barge right rate shown on my map, that's why.
It's literally
Barge
just
Right
over
is
the side of the
literally
water.
like over there, so it'd be probably a couple of hours walk from Womford.
Do we
If
in
that.
character know that that's where it
Actually,
is?
it's probably
Yeah, we've seen maps.
you've got
Oh,
a
okay.
world map that will give you the rough idea, and if you're with Shalvis, he will be able to take you to the Barge Right in.
Right then. Well, barge right in it is then, I suppose. Did you mention what you was going to give you, Lizard Man?
No.
Did you not discuss payment or anything or the like?
He just said he wanted us to take him. It has.
That's
Well,
okay.
one of
Leave it
his
to good old
craft-
Crunk. I can sort out the payment side once we get there.
I
Then
do
you
not
can't
remember
say no.
accepting that I don't remember saying I would take him, to be honest.
Or did I?
Well, think of it this way. If he wants something from you, you can get something from him. What do you want off him?
He has nothing I want. His sheep.
Do
might
you
be
like
tasty.
to eat, Korbuck?
Consume food? Yes.
Or he could give you. Do you know those little shiny coins you got there? That could be
Yes.
used. You can trade that for anything you want if you have enough of them. And this fella could give you more.
This seems acceptable.
Think about you could buy yourself a nice little little mud hut. Is that where you people live in? I'm not too familiar with you folk.
We have marshes down by Daggerfoot we live in.
You could find buy a fine marsh if you have enough of that gold.
Seems like
Finest
a
of all
hassle.
marshes. Could even buy a swamp.
That seems like a hassle to maintain on your own.
Those little gold coins can get you help to maintain it as well. This is why those shiny little coins are so valuable. So many people like myself are after them. With enough of them, you can have
Around this
anything you
point.
desire.
If you could use the detect thoughts spell, you'd just be hearing like TV static from Cormac.
Cricket, just cricket.
That's just
Just understand the
TV
concept
static,
of
'cause-
wanting things.
Yeah, there's
Well,
like
if you,
too many stages of thought.
that's alright. If you're not too sure on the concept of money, your buddy old Kronk here will look after it for you.
But I like the... Go see what the sheep man wants.
Yeah, let's go have a chat with him. What was his
I have
name
not
again?
fully warmed up. Shall das? He was Sheepman soft skin.
Sheepman for soft skin, right? See what I can do. I'll march out trying to search for this sheepman soft skin.
His parents couldn't pick the worst.
So you find Shalvis tending to his sheep in the place that he was when you first entered the town. Just kind of like idly
Corback still hasn't
sitting
fully
there
warmed up
watching
for the
his
day.
sheep.
We are I think it's just
Move into the
Conquest
sun.
Oh, you.
I mean, I'm by the fire.
Shalvis
You end
turns
up talking
around and looks
to me
at Corback.
friend, the lizard man, did you? Gave him a little job, did you?
You mean Corback? Yes, I asked him to accompany me to the Barge Ride Inn to speak with my proprietor, as it were.
Oh, you're in luck. The name's Kronk. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you. You are one of those heroes who helped save Goldenfields, are you not?
Indeed, I am.
He
You
gives
know,
you
our
kind of a
services
small
are
nod.
top quality, yeah? Finest of the finest folks you're going to get around here. You're going to make it worth our time.
Well, I am sure when we arrive at the inn, my employer, Nalasko, will make it worth your while, Mr. Kronk.
How so?
He is the proprietor of the inn, and I am sure when he learns of your deeds, he will aid you in some way or another. Far be it from me to decide his actions, but I know he is a generous man to those who help those who are in his employ.
Well, be sure to make sure he pays well, because you wouldn't want to meet my friend the Hammer, that's for sure.
Of course. So can I
Well,
take this to mean that you are accompanying me to the Barge Ride Inn?
let's just say we have an agreement pending approval from the rest of the group. I'll discuss
Very
the
well.
terms and we'll be in touch.
Very well. I shall await your response, as it were.
Oh, just a little side caveat. You do know if you don't pay us, I'll break your kneecaps, right?
He kind of laughs nervously, not sure if you're joking or not.
Have a good day, sir. I'll just walk off. Back to the tavern.
So you arrive back in the tavern, and what will you
Right.
tell the others?
Payment sorted. The fella knows a fella. Says he can pay.
Corback still charging by the fire.
Strom is as deep
Trying
in
to warm
thought
up the
as you
blood.
could ever see him.
Where are we going?
You're going to barge right in.
Where's that?
Got slightly to the north.
Hmm.
Just got some sheep or something we need to escort. Should be an easy gig.
Oh, as long as we
Where
are
is it?
going to Waterdeep.
Name rings a bell.
I believe they call it a square. A journey.
A journey, an adventure, you could say. Will be fun. What's the worst that could happen?
Will it involve dungeons and or dragons? Who knows?
Hopefully not dragons. No dragons. Only dungeons and treasure. Yeah, voice in the sky.
Wow.
But where is it? The name rings a
Hope
bell.
Tiamat doesn't show up again.
Right over here, and I'll
Fuck.
point at the map. Right here. And we can
Where you
loop
point-
round to Armfield and go back down to Waterdeep. Nice and easy trip.
Hang on a second, Clonk. My map isn't loading.
Strom will
Uh,
take a much closer look at the map.
Where are
to
you?
find as
Where
well.
were you pointing?
Right.
I can't
We're
see
in
map.
Golden Fields right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on my stream if you want to have a look.
Yeah.
We're
No,
right
'cause I
here.
need to reload it because there's a network error.
We need to go directly north right here. Look, I'll even
Hang on a
draw a
second,
little
Clonk. My
line for you.
stream is loading.
You always be breaking again, Corback?
I need to reload the stream, yes. Don't know what's going on.
This is a route I'm proposing.
Maybe if they could bottle out the hot tubs, it'd be nice and warm.
Hold on. Let me show you the map a little bit better there, Purin. See you prying over there. Here we go. Have a proper look at that.
Oh, thank you. My eyesight's not the best.
Is it not? I thought you had a fairly high perception score. Let me look at your character sheet.
How many dragons are Jack!
let me have a look at your personal identification papers.
Fuck you.
Mine are all forged to be 25s in every stat.
Naturally.
Naturally, of course.
7
So,
days and 2 hours. Yeah, I can manage this.
So
Moving
is
forward.
that the party's decision that you're going to start making your way towards
Bridgewater
the
Inn.
inn, the Bardroy Inn?
Oh, Bardroy,
I'm
sorry.
happy
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you will
Fine.
gather Shalvis and say your goodbyes to the people of the city, and you will head off towards the Bardroy Inn. So the journey will take you approximately 1 day of traveling. Do you all have rations?
I believe
Push.
so.
Oh,
You
I
only
don't think
I forgot
Unless
to
they
buy
would have
some.
gone off.
Go
Oh,
foraging.
I have
Yeah.
1 day. That's not good. I need to
Technically,
buy
I have
rations.
10
As long
days.
as you have 1 day of ration, you're fine because it will
Oh.
take 1 day to get there.
I have
Also,
my
it doesn't
Well,
matter.
cornucopia.
We have
Well,
it's
two
a good
Outlanders
thing you have a ranger,
and two people with
has
the Outlander background
Goodberry.
on that.
It's the only useful ranger spell, sometimes.
Druids can also get good berry though.
Shut the fuck up.
don't
Don't
have
take this away from Cormac, please.
I was going to say, like, druids usually just make it just negligible because good berry, a single berry is enough sustenance to last a day.
I forget what the fuck a cornucopia is. Cornucopia.
It's like a basket full of fruit and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that would
it'll be
sustain
enough
me,
for
but-
ration. It'll be
Oh,
enough
okay.
for rations for 1 day. One
And I have,
commute.
I have
I wouldn't
10
mind
So I have
skins.
10 day worth of rations, and
So-
also there was that
so do I.
phantom squirrel that Cormac never found.
Let's go back, want to go hunting.
I don't even think I need to be honest. I've got rations for
No, but do you
days.
want to?
Mm.
Does the
It's-
party? Sorry, go on.
Only huntsmen need. Cormac doesn't have wants. It's literally everything is
Oh
objective.
yeah,
with the-
Lizardman.
with the
Forgot.
meh.
Does the party have means to make camp during the?
Guess
You
You just
what?
lie down, problem solved.
Guess what? I will ritual cast Leomund's Tiny Hut, which is a 3rd level spell.
Oh, okay.
It's a ritual
that-
caster, that's broken.
Is that enough
Ritual
to fit 7 people?
I
It is,
mean, we're going to have to.
Got
Oh.
some very tall people and some very small people.
It can hold up to 9.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you've got a nice place to rest for the evening.
So,
and,
have you allowed us to pass through it at this point? Max.
So,
I got
Oh.
peace charged into the hut. Nah,
oh yeah, it's true.
guys,
You probably
you
would
guys can get in.
charge.
You guys can get in. It's all right.
Well, couldn't anything get in? We just look as Strom puts his hand in it and out. We can just go straight through it.
You'll be glad to know, Adam. I can make the atmosphere dry and comfortable regardless of the weather, so you'll become always cozy.
Which
Very
is weird
nice.
because lizard men live in marshes.
Yeah, I can make it
True.
slightly
Damp and
humid in here as well
humid.
if you want.
Damp and
in
humid.
here.
Everyone else is suffering, but Cormac's just sitting there humming. And Naname's unsure if she likes this or not.
So, you managed to.
Everything's sticky.
Her hair is
It's-
probably horrifically fuzzy.
Yeah.
at
Well,
this
her hair
point.
floats in
Curly
water
poof.
anyway.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not
Like,
the
it floats,
point.
doesn't
It
it?
is. It's a bit floaty. Yeah, she got floaty hair.
So
Out of
the
context.
party manages to make it most of the way without incident, and as you're kind of closing towards the Bardroy Inn, you come across what looks like a group of about a dozen elks, just kind of standing there. A couple of them look like they're eating. They don't seem to have noticed you, and they don't seem to be like they're kind of dangerous in any way. Debbie, can I get you to roll a D100 for me, please?
Me?
It's how many elk attack?
What do I do if I swarm of 30 or more wild hogs?
Is this the next day, Ant, or is it the same day
Yes,
still?
this is the next day. So you guys
Okay,
have rested
I-
overnight.
I'm preparing a
and-
different spell, by the way.
That's fine. You would have had a long rest overnight. So if you wanted to prepare
Oh
any
no!
different
If we're doing
spells, you
another
could.
day, should I roll my?
Yep.
like
play
two
again.
dice?
Yes. You
Oh
will
fuck!
need to do.
God damn it! That's a
I
good
have
roll.
consumed a ration.
So have I.
Yeah, can you all consume one ration for me, please?
Not that we need to.
I'd rather just instead of you guys wasting food like that.
Why have
I'm
10
going to use.
rations?
I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot. I'm going to create 45 pounds of food.
Jesus.
Excuse me?
I guess I didn't use that ration.
Yeah.
No.
I'll go add
Alright.
that back. Why not?
It might be a bit bland, but it's very nourishing. Oh, and
Prestidigitation.
I'll make
Yeah.
30 gallons of water in the ground, or in containers if you have any water skins or anything like that.
I have
As
my
I
own.
cast create food and water.
I have 2 water skins.
You'll fill them up.
Oh, sorry, I misread that. Debbie, I need you to roll 12 D100s.
Oh, what the
Just
fuck?
Shall I roll 11 more, or do you just want me to roll 12
11
now?
more. Yeah, roll 11 D100s.
What? That's good rolls. Good
okay.
rolls. I think.
You did not get lucky, I'm afraid.
Aw.
Oh,
There
no.
was a
Can-
1% chance that an elk had horns made of pure gold. I'm afraid
Shit.
you did not get lucky.
Oh,
I'm hecking
can
upset.
I, in the morning, cast Druidcraft
Of
and
course
create
you can.
a tiny, harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at our location for the next 24 hours?
The weather in your current location will be breezy, a little bit chilly, but otherwise dry and pleasant.
I had this image of there's like this little area, like she's holding kind of like a crystal ball, and it just fucking
Yeah.
burst into flame.
Oh.
Death, just death.
Sorry, my bad.
The weather is
Raging
death.
flames today.
Just Tiamat shows up and just
Oh,
shits
it's
on
raining
everything.
Wow.
here, man.
Well,
Again.
I
That's an
didn't want to
indication,
Sorry,
say
like,
that's
anything.
my bad.
I don't want to say anything.
Oh, damn it. Torvik,
You
stop
said a
stubborn.
bit breezy.
Yeah, a little bit breezy, but nothing that's gonna kind of hamper you in any way.
The weather looks like it's gonna be good today. Might be a bit breezy though, so bring a cloak.
Thanks, Jana.
For only
The weather god of the
$2.95 a
destination.
minute, she will predict the weather.
Of the club callback, Megan.
Just looking out for you all.
The
Bob, you
party
should learn this trick.
the party
Stop,
makes
stop.
its way to the Bardry Inn without any further incident.
There was an initial incident.
Well, without any incident.
How rare.
When you arrive, Shalvas thanks you. He's like, thank you for accompanying me, my friends. I will go and speak with Nalaska. One moment. He heads inside the inn.
Why did he need
Um,
help? Was he going to get
Whilst he's doing that, can I just be like with my Warhammer, just have it like just? Do you know how you try to intimidate? Just have it like bounce on your hand, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have that happen as he walks off,
He
giving
kind of
him the look.
looks a little bit kind of warily at you as he kind of like heads into the tavern.
Quick out question though: who's really good with early initiative? No, we don't have an assassin, but who's good with early initiative?
I've got a +4.
Do you get any
Oh,
benefits
do you mean
from going
like who can
first,
do
or-
most?
Yeah, who
I
can
like
do
to
most
rage early on.
starting?
No, actually, I need to go like last,
I've got a
Yeah.
fair amount of CC.
which seems really counterproductive
I-
now that I think about it.
I just like
It's
to rage first,
probably-
basically.
It's probably Nanami, right? Because he wants to be wild shaped to be tanky, right?
Hmm?
Do we
Hey,
need-
Tanky?
This
For
is
the
how we
day,
act.
for the day, I will tap you on the forehead at the start of the day, and your irises will change color to a shade of purple as you have Vigilant Blessing. You have initiative. You have advantage on the next initiative of this day.
Ooh.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
really into character with this
Lovely.
description.
What?
So,
Gender, male, eyes 2, skin, scales, hair, what? Feet, 7 of them.
So
Wait.
What?
Height. Oh.
So Shalvis will emerge just a few minutes later and kind of beckon you all in, and will take you to kind of a warm and cozy back room where the fire's roaring, and there will be a very delicious looking feast there waiting all of you, and kind of at the head of the table will be what you can assume will be Nalaskur, who is Shalvis's proprietor. I don't know why I can't say that word apparently.
I
And
duck through the door. because-
it's tall enough that you'll be able to get through without too much issue.
The large folk friendly. I
ducks.
like this place.
Come, friends, please sit down. Let us talk.
I'll sit down on the nearest chair and put my feet on the table.
Here, Nalaskur will look at you for a moment, but then kind of let it pass. Come,
All right,
friends, sit and eat. Please, this meal is on me.
Sit down close to the door and start eating.
Is everyone else going to
Relatively
start
slowly.
eating?
No.
Torvik
I
won't
like-
turn down some free food.
Like, I'm gonna.
I've dealt with some suspicious individuals in my time as being part of some organisations in Waterdeep, let's say.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Can I
Do the
check to see if the food's poisoned or anything like that?
Yep.
Yeah, let me do it. I'm gonna use the spell.
I mean, you've got two people eating it
You have
currently.
the spell? Oh my god! I'm gonna just like suspiciously sniff it and probably give you the look.
Although Strom's eating it pretty slowly.
Like, I don't even pretend.
You already got like
to,
three
like-
turkey legs in your mouth already, kind of thing.
I don't pretend to not cast the spell. I just straight up do it.
There is no trace of any poison on any of the food or wine.
There is no poison, no disease. This is good food.
I'll hold up a turkey leg and give him a
Nalaskur.
nod and shove it into the hole in my helm.
Nalaskur will kind of give Korvac a little laugh. Too right, my friend. You are very right to not trust me. Please sit and eat. As you can see, this is a gift, not a trap.
Nanami's still not going to eat because we kind of had a
Trap?
massive
Yeah, and
Like, breakfast.
That was yesterday.
That
Well,
was
it-
yesterday evening's meal. I think.
The food was
Right.
extraordinarily
Do we not have
bland, so
any-
it was enough to
Oh.
be like nourishing, but it's not
Okay,
like good
shall we?
food. The spell specifically says it's bland.
She's just, watching her weight, but if she didn't eat this morning, she'll eat.
Pretty
yeah.
much sit in a corner and start ritual casting detect magic.
At the
Uh,
mention of trap
there
after
is-
seeing
Sorry, I
Uh,
forgot to press that button.
at the mention of trap
It's a
after
fucking
seeing
first level spell.
Korvac cast a spell on the food, yeah, he like does a spit take and like trap. What?
Oh, you fucking idiot. Is that the right context use of word fucking? Strom?
What?
That's the lowest intellect person in the group, probably.
Strom
Sweats a
Strom is eating the food slowly
Oh,
and
God.
is just staring off
I
into
don't-
the distance.
Then
It's
turn to
not
Pyrian.
good.
Is that the right context use of word fucking? I'll give a
Hold
thumbs
on,
up.
I'm worried. What is your intellect,
Okay.
actually, Nathan?
Mine or
Check
Strom's?
for poison,
Because the
storm,
answer's the
disease.
same. It's 8.
8. Okay, cool. I thought for a second you actually were smarter than Gronk, which would be really awkward.
He nearly was. Maybe, or at least the same.
Please excuse the goblin. He's prone to exploding, dying, betrayal. Could you kill him for me?
I'm afraid not. I am not a murderer. Well,
That's the only
not
reward we
myself,
want.
anyway.
Killed him.
I myself am not a murderer. For the right price, however.
Oh, you speaking me language there, sir. You in your business as well, are we?
I am in several businesses, most of which I prefer to keep to myself.
You might have heard of me. Did some fine work in Waterdeep. You might have heard the name Krunk the Alma Zogtal.
He looks at you for a moment, trying to think. The name rings a bell. Are you not banned in Waterdeep, my friend?
I mean, they can try and keep me out. We have
I
our
like
ways, don't
Your
we?
attitude. I like your attitude, my friend.
Oh, apologies when we lose a friend there. He's enjoying the fine cuisine, it appears.
Not at all. Shalvus told me what a marvelous ranger he is. An expert with a bow, so I hear.
He's a creature of many talents.
I pull a bone out of my mouth. I put it in my bag.
He's just pocketing leftover bones.
Just to nom on later.
Now,
There's
to
marrow in
discuss
them.
payment, your friend here was very vague about it, but said you were worth your word.
Ah, payment, of course. Well, you passed the test. You escorted my dear friend Shalvus here. So, payment indeed you shall have. And he
What?
pulls
God?
out
God? What's it
Yeah,
called?
they're
he pulls
talking.
out,
The adults are talking. You stay there and eat some food.
pulls out what seems to be like a decently sized package and hands it to Kronk.
Yeah, I have like a hissy fit at the comment at the adults are talking. I'm not a child, and continues going off like that.
It seems that both of them are just ignoring you.
As is probably for best.
Yes.
I'll give
Just
it a
in the
little
background,
shake.
I'm just shouting and screaming, and you have to just zone
does
me
this-
out.
Does it sound like coin, or does it sound like it contains something?
It sounds like it contains something that's not coin. He said, I wouldn't shake it if I were you. You might break its contents.
Oh, fragile, eh? What's inside?
Oh, why don't you open it and have a look?
Don't mind if I do. I'll do a little cartoony finger. Do you know how they use it? It's like unraveling hands kind of thing, like
Yes.
rubbing little hands.
I know
Delicately
exactly what you mean.
pinching the ribbon and opening the box. Cue
So
the
you open the
Zelda
box.
opening chest music.
Mimic
Mimic bites my face.
Mimic.
So inside is a bundle containing a block of rather delicious looking cheese wrapped in a fine silk cloth, a very old looking bottle that's labeled Old Bardrite Wine, and a very delicately folded and tied piece of parchment.
I'll unravel the parchment.
On the parchment is just written a few words. Zira, the happy cow, Daggerford. I'll put it in the chat for you because I know certain people are going to type it down.
Yeah, I was in the process of typing it, but yeah, if you got it. So, cheese. Right. You two, and I'll look at Strom and Korvac. Who fancies a bit of cheese?
I'm still doing what I was doing before.
Oi,
Not paying much
Strom.
attention. Hmm?
I'm like, snap my fingers. Oi, what are you doing?
What?
You're not having
Strom-
another one of these magical escapades, are you?
Strom will look down at himself and look back up. No.
No? You want some cheese? Anyone want some cheese?
Oh,
Yes, please.
oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Alright,
Gimme, gimme,
catch.
gimme.
I'll
Okay.
throw it at you in the still crapping.
I'll catch it and
I'll have
take a bite.
cheese.
Can you do a dexterity check for me, please? See if you catch it.
It's food, so I will definitely.
How tragic would it be if you just rolled on that one
Incoming
now?
one.
How tragic would it be?
Incoming that one.
He just
Uh,
fucking
Go,
phases
baby.
out of reality.
D20 plus.
It's not a
Uh,
particularly high.
Is it Dex or
Dex.
Dex.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
Max, what's your strength modifier? Oh, never mind. You catch
So,
it with
plus one.
ease.
Yeah. He's food motivated like many of our party
Yes, he is
members.
very food motivated.
So he's slowly becoming more and more of like a pet dog we keep around.
honestly,
Basically.
that's exactly what I've been thinking. I'm going to start treating Tom again. He's a pet. I think I called him a pet earlier.
Yeah, didn't you guys shove his face and stuff like you wasn't supposed to do ages ago in the cave?
No, I shoved him against the wall
Oh yeah, you pinned him.
in the cave.
As you would treat an animal, of course. I mean,
Yes, it's how I treat my own dog. I mean, no, I don't. For legal
Well,
reasons,
hello?
I don't do that to my dog.
I mean, I'll just press clip that, so I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Anyone for some wine? Seems like a little bit of posh wine here. Anyone a connoisseur?
Perhaps Nanami can take it to her grandparents as a gift. I don't know.
Oi, Miss Nanami, catch. Chuck the old
Nanami
bottle
will
at her.
try and catch whatever's being chucked at her. What is it?
Dexterity saving
Stick of
throw,
dynamite.
please. Or dexterity.
Oh, roll
Alchemist
dead.
fire.
Really?
There we go.
It-
No,
it's a bottle of wine.
A bottle of wine now.
Fine.
A rather expensive looking bottle of wine, I should say.
Ooh.
I don't know what wine
Can
is.
you do a dex saving throw to see if you catch it?
Oh dear.
Not saving, it was just a dex
Oh
check, sorry.
dear. Uh-oh.
Oh
Just a
dear.
dex roll.
Yes.
Oh, that's exactly the same anyway. No dear.
The bottle fumbles in your hand a bit, but you do manage to kind of grasp onto it before it falls onto the floor. So you
Oh,
are able
Careful
just about catch
Nearly
it.
dropped it.
But I didn't.
Please be careful with that, my friends. It's a very expensive bottle of wine.
Literally gave him some incredibly expensive wine. Kronk just chucked it across the room. straight away.
No.
It's colour.
It's great.
Can I just ask before we go on, who in the group has been to Daggerford before?
Is that just outside?
I need to
my way?
go there. Orange asked me to deliver a letter.
Let me.
But
update
have
my
you
memory.
been there before?
No.
Daggerford is
Me.
just
Daggerford
outside.
is
Like,
south. Daggerford is by the Lizard Marsh, so you may have been there.
I'm
Wait,
not sure if
can
I've
I see
actually
the
been
map again?
inside there.
You might have raided there once.
So
Raiding
this
isn't
is
really a lizard
this
thing.
is
I've
someone
forgotten
who's
it.
actually been inside of Daggerford.
Oh, I
Has-
think I have in my backstory.
So you've been to Daggerford. Has anyone else been to Daggerford?
I'm gonna double
I
check that.
think I have. Is that like right next to Waterdeep, right?
to the south
It's
of it.
south
It's,
of Waterdeep, but it's like
I
one
probably
of the
have to
more major.
exchange furs and
I'll do-
fish.
It's quite a big city, so
Yeah. I've been there.
has
It's on the main
anyone
trade
else?
route. You should
The one
probably
place
visit
I've been.
there.
I have probably like exchange like furs, fish.
Swords and
I
pelts, that
was
kind of thing.
wrong. I haven't been there.
You haven't been there, so just Nanami and Callback, right?
Fucking lizard of all
Hmm.
people. Yep.
Can Nanami and Callback do a DC 10 intelligence check for me, please?
Of all the fucking things you could have asked for,
Yeah,
Well,
Lizard
right.
brain, gonna lizard brain.
intelligence.
Intelligence, right?
yes.
Great.
You get like a Windows error noise.
The DC 10 check. She's like, okay,
There we go.
Nanami. Nanami recalls that the Happy Cow is a halfling-run tavern in Daggerford.
Oh, I already know this.
I know the Happy Cow. It's a
Orange-
halfling run tavern in Daggerford.
I was going to say, Orange asked me to deliver a letter to his sister there. Mind you, though, sir. Why you got this
Yeah.
written on a piece of paper here?
Ah, well, if you go and visit my friend Zara, you might find out why. I cannot say more than that for now, though.
Sounds like a lot of work for not much payment.
This is a quest chain.
I assure you it will be very much worth your while paying her a visit if you ever find yourself Daggerford way.
Well, your
She
friend
is,
Charles here said it would be worthwhile. We travelled a full day for a bottle of wine and a bit of cheese.
Believe me when I tell you that if you show that scroll to Zara, you will find yourself with something that money cannot buy.
I'm going to eat this man's sheep.
Later, Callback. Gotta do it at night time so they don't see us. Can I do an insight check to try and suss this guy out? Is he being genuine or is he trying to give me the runaround?
Yep, of course, go for it.
Holy shit. I didn't realize my thing was so good at this. Time to roll badly. Oh, can I have guidance as well since it's like a thing. Like dealing with crooks has kind of been my thing. So would it be okay for me to cast guidance on myself prior to
Yeah,
sussing them
if
out?
you want to, by all means. You
That's a nice
sense he is
modifier.
being genuine, and that if you go and visit Zira, it
Mhm.
will be worth your while.
All right, then. As a man to man in the business, I'll take your word. Otherwise, you know my reputation. You know what I can do
Of
with this arm
course.
area.
I
And
dread
now
to
I know
think.
where you live.
Well, you know where I make my home. It's not necessarily where I live.
I have
I believe it.
contacts. You cannot hide from me.
I wouldn't want to hide from a man such as yourself, Kronk.
I'll tip my helm at him. Well, enough
Just your
business
whole
talk.
head.
Let's enjoy the feast and drink, shall we?
You spend time enjoying your feast, and partway through, Nalaska will kind of stand up and say, "I must be going, my friends, but if you wish to stay the night, it is on me." And he will depart.
Man. I've got a feeling my DM hat is on. That this quest chain might be worthwhile, but it is really out of the way, though.
I mean, if we're heading
You
down
don't,
towards
you don't have
Waterdeep,
to visit it straight away. He's just
No.
told you, just
Well-
show that scroll to Zira.
we could go
When we're
towards,
back
just
to it.
out of go towards Waterdeep and then attack if it's south of that. Yeah, and then
Yeah, it's along though. It's not far, really.
We can get a carriage and stuff like. Nanami, have you got any contacts in Waterdeep? Could we get a horse and carriage down to Daggerford pronto?
Plenty of places you
Excellent.
can get horse and carriage.
Ever so
Nanami being,
resourceful you are,
filthy
Nanami.
rich, she could almost certainly get some free transportation if she really needed it to a major city.
Alright, then. I guess we rest up, eat our fair share
We
of
could
food.
even
and,
maybe take. Wait, Daggerford's on the sea, isn't it?
It's
Indeed
not
it is.
on the sea. It's near the sea, but it's not on the sea.
You would have
Oh.
to
You
go
can,
through the
you-
lizard
you can
marsh.
get one of the longboats up to Daggerford, though. If you go across the coast.
We could take one of my family's boats even to the Lizard Marsh.
Oh,
Do we need to pick up anything from the lizard marsh? I do not think the utilities there would be useful to anyone here.
I
could
don't know.
maybe
That's
pick up
right by
some-
Daggerford. You just said.
Don't think there's
Right.
anything useful there. Maybe pick up a few more bone javelins. Maybe some poisons.
What kind of ship would your family have, Debbie?
Lots of ships. Big
What
ships.
are they, a fishing
Merchant.
mag? Are they a trade family?
No. My dad's one of the. He's part of the Order of Master Shipwrights. They facilitate trade. If the army needs a ship, they pretty much handle a lot of that sort of stuff. Order things. Stuff,
I thought you were going to
ships.
say a Lord of Waterdeep, for like a masked Lord of Waterdeep. You're like, holy shit, that's not information you should be exposing.
No. Just the order. Order shipwrights.
Very well. I mean, we could swing by Daggerford, I suppose. Always wanted to have a look. Never been there myself. But are we
Oh,
going to
the
head to
party,
Amphail next? Is that the plan?
I think so. Honestly, Daggerford's a bit shit. Lots of stone.
Have you been to Waterdeep before?
I said Daggerford.
Or
I
just
am
wait
glad I
until you
speak
see
nobody listens.
water. Just wait until you go to Waterdeep. I think you'll be pleasantly, uncomfortable.
I see deep water every day. Why are these people so obsessed with deep water?
Hmm. Oh, you'll
Does
be
the
warned,
party wish
Korvac.
to rest the night, or would they prefer to make their way to Amphail straight away?
Might as well rest the night, right?
Yeah.
It would be quite rude of us to pass up on this hospitality here.
Saved us all, sharing that tiny heart again. That thing was tiny. Who designed it?
Was a gift from me god. I mean, if you don't like it, I can kick you out.
No. It's safe in there. Kick
Fine,
Strom
no.
out.
I'll
Strom's too big.
nod over to Strom. Remember, you got to behave in here. It's not exactly safe in there either. You catch me drift. Oh, my word. That is a mighty roll out there. You playing dice over there, Pirin?
Apparently
Borvik,
not.
Borvik, Korvac is bigger than me.
Damn it, my mic was muted. Yes, I was playing dice, sorry. And Torvik, by the way, Leomund designed that spell. Very good wizard.
Never heard
Martin,
of him.
it was too small.
Well, yes, but he wouldn't travel with a party as big as ours.
Well, maybe next time you should make it bigger. That way it can fit more people in. Or give the option to make it bigger.
Maybe.
Oh, see, I'm not famous, and I'm better than this Liam guy.
Did you make the spell? Can you make the spell?
Can he make his own spell?
Because until you make your own one, you're not better than.
I mean, I make them by accident sometimes.
The only
You know, the
spell Torvik
teleporting
could
thing I
make
did
is
before?
Torvik's whinging hole. It's a source of constant noise.
Big psychic damage. Yeah, sorry,
Lasts far too many years.
I was a bit entranced by the dice. What are we doing?
I believe we're heading down to Anfield in the morning. Head down the main road to Waterdeep, and then apparently an enemy can source us a boat down to Daggerford.
Oh, lovely. Don't think I've been on a boat yet.
Neither have I. Never had the money to do so. Quite expensive boats they are.
What about water sickness? Ocean sickness? Something like that. I hope we don't experience it.
Have to wait and see, I suppose.
About what time is it? Excuse me.
Let me check one moment. Hold on. So you went from
Sorry, my voice is a bit all over the place. I have got a sore throat all of a sudden.
fine.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
I like how
Would you like a lozenge, Perian?
Bless you.
What?
Is that a monster?
A what?
What on earth is a lozenge?
It's like a little, like, sweet. But instead of being a sweet, it's got, like, cough syrup. And it soothes your throat.
Oh, please, yes, absolutely.
She'll
Why would
hand
you
one
want
over.
syrup? It makes
So,
you cough.
It will be about lunchtime at the moment. It'll be about like midday lunchtime.
Oh, we might as well head straight out, right?
I would rather head straight on.
Thank you, Nanami.
So it will take you about a day and a half to get from the barge right in to Amphale. So you will arrive by about the evening of the next day.
Sounds good.
If you choose to set out now.
Probably will do that, right?
Happy to go.
Sounds about right.
And cross
Okay.
fingers with random encounters.
Can everyone consume another ration for me then if they're staying the night?
Oh, we're not staying the night. Well, I thought we were heading out on the
No, I
lunchtime, right?
mean, so you're staying in the wilderness overnight, so you'll need to consume another set
Goodbye,
of rations.
cornucopia.
Unless
I can
Yeah,
create
no.
food again. I'll do more food.
Oh. Hello,
I got you.
cornucopia.
I got you.
More bland,
You
more
can use
bland.
that. I
I
just
want
need
me
to
back
share
up the
food.
cornucopia.
I'll
don't
take a
have any
couple
rations.
bits.
Yeah, I don't have any
Yeah, I'll
rations.
take a couple
so-
bits from the cornucopia and
To
add
be
it.
fair, the cornucopia is like fresh fruit and whatnot. It's not going to last that long.
Yeah, it's
No,
probably
it's-
not going to last more than another like day or two anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, so as you guys are traveling along the roads, you see what looks like some very disgruntled farmers, kind of huffing and puffing, and there's like one or two of them that are just kind of sat on the ground, looking very distraught.
Ian,
Is
would you like
this-
my Twix?
Well, wash our Twix.
I said it's Empyrean. Fuck the farmers.
A Twix. Is
Yes,
that
I
two?
have it. I have a Twix in my rations.
Is that 2 sticks?
I just hand him like a weird, like strangely sweet bar.
Well, thank you. You guys are being so kind.
I do not like them. They are hard to get the fangs around.
They get stuck in the.
Yes.
I understand.
Gets stuck in the jowls.
Yeah. Stuck
Well,
in
I
the
mean-
scales too.
Korvax's kind of an obligate carnivore. So it makes like eating.
Oh yeah, that'd be way too sweet for you.
And like he doesn't have the right teeth to eat it.
For it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this the
Yes.
same day?
This is the next day.
Next day? Damn, we're
Yes,
banging through these.
you are.
Is there anywhere in Amphail that I can send post?
I mean, there was some
You are
disgruntled
not in
farmers.
Amphail yet.
Yeah,
You've got some
we were-
disgruntled farmers.
yeah.
I mean, you don't have to talk to the farmers. You can just ignore them and carry on if you want.
I mean,
Fireball.
Strom's ignoring the farmers and continuing on.
Do they look
Korvax
like?
ignoring the
Do they look like
farmers.
something I could make money off of?
No.
They're disgruntled
kind
and they're farmers.
Very distraught and unhappy. And you see they've kind of got a lot of their kind of worldly goods with them, but there's not a lot of worldly goods. You sense something might have happened to their home.
I'm also
Yes,
sad and
giants.
distraught because they look poor and unable to pay me.
If that's what Grunk wants to think, by
Apparently,
all
our
means.
moral compass would interact with.
Yeah,
them.
you don't have the best moral compass of a party.
I mean, we have some individuals in the group that are goodwill.
We have
just,
a.
We
Well,
have motivations.
You have
we have very
anonymity.
strong
Well,
motivations.
the
And,
problem is,
Period sometimes.
when it comes to Narnami making friends, unfortunately her friend's influence might eventually get the better of her. Narnami will stop caring about people.
Nanami does strike me as very easily influenced. Yeah.
Hey.
So I am assuming you guys are ignoring these farmers and carrying on towards Amphail then.
Well, do they look like they're in need, or do they just look like grumpy farmers?
They do kind of, well, as said, they look like they've been the victim of a giant attack. Though whether or not that's true, you'd have to speak with them.
How do you determine the victim of a giant attack to a victim of any other attack?
Because there's giants everywhere at the moment, so they're more likely to be a victim of a giant attack than anything else at the moment.
If
There's a
they
gi-
look like they've been attacked, then Nanami will walk up to them.
There's
God
a big
damn it,
crater
Nanami.
in the ground that looks like it's come from a giant's foot.
Well, no, because they're not near their home. They're roaming. What will Nanami say to these farmers?
Fuck.
Are you guys okay?
A couple of the
Yeah,
farmers will
fine.
just look at Nanami, just a bit obscurely because they've never seen a water genasi before. We're like, do we bloody look okay? We're attacked by a pair of giants and our home's gone. Everything we've spent our lives building is destroyed.
Oh
Gee,
no,
that
that's
sucks.
terrible. Is there
You
anything we
goddamn
can
right
do to
it
help?
is. You got a new farmstead for us? If not, then I doubt it.
Got the tiny hut.
No, but we can kill the giants.
I thought we already killed them.
If these are more giants, I would like to kill something.
Well, last I
Well-
saw, they were heading towards Golden Fields, but good luck to those Sons of bitches if the giants end up there.
God damn it. Gods.
Wait, we killed them. We did it.
You
got
killed
rid of them.
giants. The farmers
Yes.
kind of look at Torvik, bearing in mind they're probably about the same height as Torvik sitting down, as Torvik is standing up.
Yes, I
Right.
single-handedly took them out myself.
Oh, piss off, you little goblin shit.
No, I mean it. We did it. I mean, I did it.
The
He-
farmers were
he's
just kind of,
exaggerating a little, but we did kill them.
well, good for bloody you. Where does that kill us? Doesn't get us our home back.
It means your next one will get attacked
None of me.
by those ones at
People
least.
kind of suck. Let's just leave them.
Maybe this will help. She'll give them 2 gold.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, little miss. We do appreciate that. They'll take the gold and they'll give Nanami like a nice little bow and a curtsy.
I hope no more
Right.
giants attack you. Bye.
They'll just stare at Nanami oddly as she runs off.
You know, I assume you said I hope no more giants attack you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
it
just
sounded
all
like-
I heard was I
it-
hope more giants
Yeah,
attack
it sounded like that to me.
That's what I heard. I think she meant no more giants.
No, I think
said
she
no
meant I
more.
hope more giants attack you.
No. I said I hope
She
no
wish
more.
death upon these
Nana's
farmers.
just playing with people's minds. She gives them gold and then hopes they get attacked again.
I said no
These
more.
mind games, Nana.
Pyrian will talk to whichever one looks less annoyed.
They all look annoyed.
Which one looks the least annoyed?
Whichever got
that
handed the
one.
gold, I imagine.
That one?
Yeah, that one.
I'll speak
Ron,
to
we
that
could
one then.
eat them.
What would you like to say to that one?
I don't think we can be of much use, but perhaps a little bit more gold wouldn't go amiss. How much to get you back on your feet?
How much does a farmstead cost these days?
You're the expert.
I don't bloody know. A few hundred gold.
Get fucked.
Can't spare a few hundred, sadly. How many of them are there?
There's 6 of them.
6. Ugh. I will give each one
1
5
gold.
gold. 5 gold.
Oh wow.
So 30 gold total.
Way more
Damn.
generous.
Yeah.
He's all, he
Well,
needs
thank you very much, kind sir. We hope the gods bless you. Certainly more than they've blessed us, that's for sure.
I just hope they can help you get back to business. Good luck.
I'll kind of wave somewhat less somberly as you make your way
Give
out
'em a
of
wave.
their sight.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I thought Kronk said everyone wanted that, and yet people are. I'm so confused.
I don't understand.
Why didn't we just eat them? That would have solved their problem.
I've never tried human. I don't.
It's not wrong.
It tastes good.
Salty. Not bad though.
Fair enough.
And without much further delay, you will arrive in Amphale.
Oh, damn,
I do
you not
believe
get my message?
That our
Ant?
resident Kronk wanted to speak to them.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, sorry, go on. I was looking at maps, so I wasn't looking at
That's all
Roll20.
right.
What would
Is
you
it
like
alright if
to
I
say?
wait until the rest of the group is out of earshot? Sort of lurked around behind.
Yeah, of course.
And he
Right.
mugs them. I'm going to be right back.
Well, no. Kronk's run this hustle before, right? Farmers are simple folk. Simple folk
They
that are
are.
highly suspicious and
They are.
superstitious.
They are indeed.
Being a cleric of hell, I am going to offer divine protection upon them for the small fee of the amount of gold that was given to them.
How much gold are you going to ask for?
How much gold was given? I know 30 gold was given by Perry.
32 gold altogether.
I usually charge 50 gold for this service because the prayer is quite powerful. But because you guys have come across hard times and Helm's a merciful god, I'll do it for 32 gold.
Do a persuasion check for me.
The exact amount.
Your lucky day, I suppose.
Dun, dun, dun.
14. Okay. They will look at
Yeah.
Kronk kind of a little bit skew-eyed, but one of what it seems the more God-fearing farmers would say, "Please, can we please just give him something? I can't bear to be attacked by those foul giants again."
Just to make myself more convincing, I'll use Vigilant Blessing this guy and make his eyes glow up in powerful purple magic. And he'll have advantage on his next initiative roll.
Fight to that.
Empowered as the power of my god fills him.
I say, please, just give the man something. We need protection. We're just lowly farmers. And what seems like the head farmer who was given the gold bee say, "All right, fine. Here you go. Just we can't spare all of it, but here's some of it." And he will give you 16 gold. Is that enough, please? We're just humble folk.
You know what? 30 gold and we call it a deal.
Do another persuasion check for me.
Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is all we can spare.
Okay. Remember, Helm be watching you always. From those
Thank
that
you,
creep
kind
in the
sir.
dark. May your watch be ever vigil.
And they will hand you 16 gold.
And I'll
Good
do
hustle.
like wavy hands and use Thaumaturgy to make the ground shake and pretend like I'm casting a big prayer.
They seem awed by this.
I'll walk away with my alms box jingling happily. Don't
Good
worry,
hustle.
this money's gonna go for spell scrolls for Pyrian, most likely.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Trust
yeah.
me, giving them the gold, Ben doesn't want to do it. All that for spells.
Suddenly, Pyrian's all behind scamming people.
AKA, no, it means like I can fund his magic and he can owe Kronk a favor.
It's just
Sometimes
Pyrian walking
favors
from
are worth. Favors can be worth 1,000 gold. It depends on who you're in the know with. It's the way Kronk
You're a
sees
powerful
it.
wizard. You definitely want them to owe you a favor.
Exactly.
Pyrian
So
gives the
you're
poor of
there
Waterdeep.
we go. You're getting in Kronk's mind right here.
That's fair, yeah.
He may not be the smartest, but he definitely got the street smarts.
Yeah, that boy wise.
+4 to
Oh,
wisdom, even.
Damn. All right, so the party will make it through to Amphail without any further incident. And what would the party like to do when they arrive in Amphail?
And it's the evening.
Is there a
actually,
post
isn't it?
office?
Uh,
Descriptions?
there's a small post office.
Nanami would like
It's,
to go there.
This is kind of more of a town where there's quite a few rich folks from Waterdeep have come here to make their town, to make their home. So it is a little bit of a richer area.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, it's a rich area. It's known for high quality horse breeders. It's part of
It
the
is
merchants,
indeed.
lords and lions as well.
It is.
Horse tastes good.
Well, I would like to go to the post office, and Nanami is going to write a little letter.
And what
Dear
will her
Mummy
letter
and
say?
Daddy,
Please
I
send
have
me
missed you
lots
so
of money.
much. We may be visiting soon. It's gonna be so great to see you. Love you lots.
Esther.
Nanami. Jester. Nanami. Totally not influenced by Jester at all. This character, totally different. Even starting to have her accent.
Just a
Nanami.
little bit.
Just a little.
A little.
Just a little.
So yeah, she's gonna send a
She's going
letter
to send?
home to let her parents know that we may be rocking up soon.
And for someone to hide her grandmother. Because there's a.
He will charge you 1 copper piece to send your letter.
That's cheap. That's.
Oh, and I signed it off like love you lots and lots and lots and lots. Because yeah,
Esther.
I
Yes.
the post office needs to charge you.
He's going to charge you 1 copper piece because he thinks you're cute.
Ah.
You're fucking adorable.
He's going to run out of money, isn't he?
Imagine the viewpoint like Nanami's like reading out loud as she writes it. Kind of thing like a.
Oh, most definitely. And there's like a few,
miss my
parents.
there's a few splashes of water on the parchment as well.
Gross.
All right. So, is the party going to swing by a certain tavern?
Why we would, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's why we're there.
Is it?
I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why we're there.
I genuinely like. Oh, cool, a town. Now what?
Starhorn flagon, maybe.
Yes, the Starhorn Flagon.
I don't
Hey,
generally know whose
rather-
quest this is. I don't think it's been brought up in the group discussions
it's
yet.
Nathan's.
But
quest.
it's Strom's.
So you make your way into the Starhorn Flagon, which has a very positive and joyous atmosphere. They've clearly not had to deal with any giants anytime recently. The bard is sat by the fire,
Oh shit, I'm back.
making good music, and the bartender, one Arleosa, is serving all the patrons with a big smile on her face.
Where the fuck are we? What's going on?
You are in
Amphalau.
Amphail.
No
Amphail.
need to burn a ration or anything.
No, no.
No. You
Great
don't.
More
food and water
importantly,
again.
did Kronk get his money?
He did. He got 16 gold.
I got half.
Yes.
Tragedy.
Go
It
kill
is
them. Get the
indeed.
rest.
Anyway, I should go.
And I asked the barkeep what booze they have.
Yes, my
Hello.
dear, we do. Hello. Are you sure you're of the right age to drink, little lass?
Yes?
Do you have any identification?
How old do you have to be to drink in this bar?
Uh,
in D&D times, I mean.
8.
There was an entire meme about this the other day. About
I
how
saw that.
different
the 14.
races.
Thick. You can be thick and drink. No, I don't actually know what a valid medieval age
Well,
of drinking
it would be
would
different for different races, wouldn't
I
it?
mean, if you make it 21, I don't think Strom's legally allowed to drink.
Hold on. I'm looking. Well,
I mean, no one's
come
gonna
back to
stop
me in
Strom.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll do some digging.
Okay. We'll say that you are old enough to drink.
20.
So, European medieval presumption says 14 years old or the equivalent of your
Yeah.
race. So if you're a goblin,
That
you only
sounds about
live
right.
usually to about 8 if you're lucky. So
How long? Oh well, just live it out
Reach
for a few more
maturity.
years, and Torvik will just die naturally, and then you're all good.
We're just tired.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's goblins'
let
average
Torvik
age of
die of
8.
old age.
The average age of 8 is not because of age that goblins die.
Oh, is it usually
Oh.
just because they're
It's
They're
because of
lucky.
Strom.
it is because of Stromwinism.
Yeah, they tend to
Yes.
meet strong before the age of 8, and that drastically affects their numbers.
What is the average age range of a water genasi? Guessing they live quite long.
They're elementals, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
To be fair, half-orcs aren't that if they generally die at a
Up
relatively
to
younger age.
120 years.
Okay.
Half-orcs.
We'll say your legal drinking age, so she will serve you.
Good. It's your finest alcohol.
That will be 1 gold piece for our Starhorn Flagon Super Special.
I'll have one of those and one for each of my friends.
That will be 6 gold then, please, lassie.
I'm spending more on booze than what I gave to the farmers.
That sounds about right.
Rich people problems.
You taste the Starhorn Flagon Special, and it is the nicest alcohol you've had.
I down it all in an instant.
All right, watch this. I'm going to cast a spell because I've suddenly become suspicious all of a sudden. We had a long rest. Did we on the way here?
Yes, did indeed.
I down the entire thing. It's too late. It's all in.
All right. Well, no, I don't care. Hang on, let me
Yeah.
just do that long rest button.
I
Yes,
die.
confirm. Thank you. I'm going to detect poison.
You detect the poison that is alcohol. And not
Precisely.
It-
Precisely.
it's horrific poison, and you suspect Strom will die by drinking. No, it's alcohol.
I lean forward to the bar matron. Why is there a poison in my cup?
Have you not heard of alcohol, dear? The whole thing is
Why
poison.
is... I literally lean close until like my brow is right against her eyes. What's the fucking point?
Ask your friend. And she's going to point to Strom, who's
Kronk probably down in it with him as well.
You are bombs. Just kidding.
Just to be clear, Adam, you want me
Thank
to
you, Nolan.
ask a half orc and a half orc what makes sense?
nothing makes sense in this world. And that's why we have alcohol. And she'll kind of cheers
I
you.
do not understand.
Don't worry, my dear. I don't think you ever will.
Just drink it, Callback. It's
It is
fun.
poisoned.
Can I try and force it down your throat?
Would Callback resist this?
Probably.
Almost certainly you would, right?
Can you do a strength check for me, please?
Which one?
Max, can you do a strength check? And then, Adam, can you do a strength saving throw? See if you can beat Max's 18.
Strength or dex?
Strength saving throw. Unfortunately for you,
God, you have a +5.
he is
Wow,
able
that's scary.
to he's able to force the alcohol down your throat. Despite being a lizard man, it tastes surprisingly good.
They told you, it's really good. It's just top
It is.
40 stuff, this is.
It tastes like horror and pain.
Tastes like regret in the morning.
I'm a
It's
lizard.
wonderful now, just
Didn't-
wait until the morning when you had a couple.
I do not want any more of this filth.
Oh, your loss is my gain.
Yes, that's normally how it works for everyone who meets you.
Exactly. And I'll, can I approach the barkeep and whisper quietly
Of course
and
you
be
can.
like, what's the cheapest drink you got?
The cheapest drink. That'll be the 1 copper. It's a very, very local moonshine labeled
Perfect.
not
Right.
waking in.
Right,
It's
play
labeled
along.
unwaking dream.
Perfect. Play along. Right, barkeep, I want the most expensive drink you got here. Wink, wink. I'd like a round of the
she
cheap
will-
stuff, please, for everyone.
She will take what looks like a very clear bottle with a very misty looking moonshine type drink and pour 6 shots of it.
Shots.
I'll
Needless
hand
to
one
say,
Wanna
to
do a
the
drinking
everyone.
game?
I'll point it to Korvac and be like, oh, right, you don't drink. Roll for me.
I don't really drink either.
I
so
insist, Mr. Perrion.
can you do a constitution saving throw for me, please, Max?
You just had one.
See if you hurl or not.
Basically, yeah. It's very strong moonshine. I want to get drunk. You are now drunk.
One shot, fucking hell.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I drank Korvac's
very,
as well.
very strong.
I'll do my shot.
Okay, constitution saving throw for
I'll
me,
I'll
please.
do it as well. In fact,
Constitution
can
saving
I
throw.
can I do 2 of them?
Wait.
each one
Well,
you do lowers the the requirement.
So
lowers or increases?
So if you're
Increases, I
having
think, yeah.
one, then well, no, because it's a saving throw. So
I'll do the
Nanami is
first one.
fine.
That's the
I
first
love-
one.
You're
I
fine
love
after
the
the
idea
first
that
one.
Kronk's
Second
drunk
one.
and little Nanami is just like
Somehow you managed to scrape by not getting drunk on this stuff. Torvik feels fine. Torvik's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is just normal.
And he
Kronk's
just
the
goes.
only one who got drunk from it.
Torvik just goes for another.
All right, do another Constitution saving throw.
If Torvik does get drunk, his liver's just going to implode on him.
Basically, yeah.
Because it's so small. Oh, sorry. Oh no, he's fine.
He's fine. Like he doesn't know what you guys are chatting
Goblins are
about.
used to
Seeing
drinking
this,
water moonshine.
Nanami's gonna get competitive and she's gonna order another.
Go for it.
Go on
Do
there.
another Nanami is fine. Not knows how to handle her drink at the moment.
I'm worried if I buy another
Okay,
one, I'm going to fail it.
I'm
But
going
sure.
I'm going for a third then.
So will I. I'll
Right,
do.
so-
Torvik's still fine.
Oh, okay, I've got a third one.
Brom's fine. What the fuck are these rolls? Why do you not roll like this in combat? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh,
Because
need
this
to
is-
drink. Oh, Nanami's next one. looks
Another
so
one.
good.
Wait. Did
Yeah.
you say Strom's fine? Didn't he? Didn't he fail the first one though?
That's me.
No,
I failed the
Kronk.
first one.
No.
I'm just
Oh,
doing a
okay,
little
fine.
jig. I'm just like singing
okay.
orcish like folk songs to myself. And
Well,
like,
I passed
badly.
Yeah,
The
I'm going
fourth
for.
one.
I'm going for a fourth.
Yeah. Oh,
You are basically on the floor getting ready to vomit at this point.
Strom's still going strong.
Yeah,
Did I fail mine?
No, that was your third one, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
You passed that one.
This is my fourth.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm
four.
one ahead. I'm still.
Enjoy cleaning this up,
You
guys.
passed that
Alright.
one as well.
I'll
Oh,
do
it's just Strom and Nanami in the competition now.
my fifth one.
Fifth.
Yeah, you both passed those ones.
Drinking champ. Drinking champ.
Debbie!
Two
Oh.
20s.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Can I have proficiency in drinking, please?
At this rate, you're gonna get
Okay,
Constitution
Strom's
saving
done.
throw proficiency.
Strom is on the floor.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, Debbie, how many can you go?
Right, I use my inspiration to roll again.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, Nanami is definitely feeling it now. She
Did
is.
I
I nearly
pass?
falls over the
No,
stairs.
you failed.
Failed.
You suddenly realise just how drunk you are.
Just the
I
best use
should
of
not have
inspiration.
done so many of those in a row. You win, Strom. You win.
Boom. Yes,
Hey,
Strom just
Period.
passes out on the table.
Uh, Yes,
Why don't you drink?
because I'll end up like you.
That's a fair point.
Don't be body pooper, Mr. Perrin. Have a
that
little
goes-
drinky drink with Kronk. Just a little drink.
You can't
I-
hold your liquor, Crunk.
I'm having a good
Cheaper
time.
that way. It's
Cheaper
that
this way.
Krug's
So
not
about
money.
money.
I'll minor illusion of when they're not looking, like a shot, and I'll pretend to do the shot from the minor illusion. See, can I have some
like
check,
to
please?
drink with Perion because Perion is our mate.
I
When we drink with Perion, it likes to
No,
down in 8,
I really don't.
7. Kronk will pass out on the floor before he finishes counting.
Hits his
Oh,
helmet
gosh.
on the table on the way down. Makes a ringing
the
sound.
concussion again. It's just a loud, like,
It's
dangerous
just the
thud.
last order spell goes, and it's just
It's
his
the type of
helmet.
thing you have to check if he's still breathing just to make sure he's okay.
You know, our quest is to give our regards to this person. Do you think we're doing that? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
We
just
don't know.
got wasted.
He never told us what the quest was. We were going
You
through
were-
here because it's
people-
on the way to Waterdeep.
Yeah, people would have been there. Strom doesn't remember. Definitely doesn't remember now.
Hang on a second. What was the quest?
It's
he never told
Miros.
us. He never told us.
Well,
think-
other people were in the tavern with
Yeah,
Strom.
I think Perian listened to everyone getting.
Miros said to Strom if he could give his regards, I believe, and he did quotation things with his
Air
hands.
quotes. He did.
Air quotes
Air
to
quotes.
Rios Starhenge and whatnot.
Pull back
Trouble
the
is-
fist,
Alias
Perian.
the star.
Perian.
A few problems. Strom didn't care, and what does regards mean?
Call back turns to Perian. Why are we here again?
Oh, Ben's forgetting the name. What was the name of your guy? Miros.
Miros.
The lad Miros asked us to come here to speak to who is it? That name right there.
Aliosa.
That name.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, actually, hold on. I
Guardian
actually read,
Aliosa.
I wrote these down. I'll just pull out my journal. And, we have to speak to Aliosa
Barkeep, what's your name?
Starhenge.
Aliosa Starhenge.
Miros says hi. I'm supposed to give you
Miros.
regard, but I don't have my regards on me. Did he give it to us?
Aliosa will give a small chuckle. You're a funny one. You lot are a funny group. Are you adventurers by any chance?
I'll proceed to woo,
Yep.
yell you woo on the floor.
What?
You know,
Who are you?
me and Myros, we traveled a long time ago. We performed in a carnival together. Those were some of the best days of my life. I miss them, you know.
Carnival.
Can I have some rations, please? Like, do you have jerky?
Jerky. One moment.
Yes, that hardened meat.
She will go into the back and emerge with a ration of jerky. Say, that'll be 3 silver pieces, please.
Perian, what's his silver pieces? I just like pull out like this fucking bulging sack of money. Can you
Wow.
give the lady the money.
Sure.
How does it work?
Do you actually have 3 silver pieces?
I have 50 gold, 3 silver, and 8 copper.
Okay,
He's
I'll take the 3
fucking
silver. in that
minted. He's
case.
more minted than Kronk is.
I'll take the 3 silver and hand over.
Honk, maybe callback needs
she
the protection
will-
of help.
She will hand Korvac a ration of jerky, so you can add 1 jerky ration to your inventory.
Honestly, like it's just something that he eats.
That's
Amazingly,
fair enough.
like I was going to get Perian to explain the shape of the silver so he knew, but I don't have any silver on my character.
I mean, he could have explained it using Korvac's own money, but
Perian explains using the shape of Korvac's own money. That's how you tell.
I don't
Colour.
understand their value.
She beckons Pyrian over and says, "You young lad, you look like you could use something a little bit special.
I have absolutely no idea what that means.
I'll tell you what.
So you
Buy
guys
a
know you had a
round
good
of
time.
buy a round of the Starhorn special for your friends, and I'll give you something to make it worth your while."
Can I insight check this?
She is not offering you sexual favors.
I can
What
insight
about-
check it anyway.
If Tyrion rolls low enough, maybe that is what Tyrion thinks she's.
Getting
I'm gonna inside
this
check.
individual wishes to mate with you.
This is Ben inside checking. I have no idea what she's offering.
But you know she is not offering sexual favors.
Guys, more alcohol? Is anyone?
Yeah!
Oh.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
Gronk's
That'll
helmet like,
be
starts to spin slightly.
that'll be
Um,
6 gold pieces, please, little lad.
Wow, that's okay.
Did you even
Oh,
finish your actual pint I bought you?
Me?
Just like loads of pints lying around.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
'cause I,
don't
bought
drink.
everyone, and you don't drink. And
Yeah.
Oh wait, callback got forced it.
Well, actually, 2 of us don't drink. Can I just buy for the ones that do?
6 gold. And she'll kind of hold her hand out and kind of gesture.
Mark, is that you?
I don't have the charisma on this character, so I'll hand over 6 gold.
All right. She will reach into the pocket of her apron and produce what looks like a wooden ring. You say, I was quite the beauty back in the day, you know. I had a few
You sure
admirers,
it's not
shall we
sexual
say.
favors?
Hang on,
That
wait,
is
wait, wait, wait,
definitely
wait.
not sexual
Give me a
favors.
roll here, Anthony. Give me a roll here,
A
Anthony.
roll for what?
How attractive this lady is, because you've got a Korvac at the table here.
Okay.
And Korvac is very objective, but not very social.
She was a 75 out of 100.
And at the moment, she is a.
Imagine I get a nat 20 here.
Aged like fine
Oh.
cheese.
Aged like
Jesus,
old
she's-
socks.
All right.
She's not
Perhaps in
aged
the
well.
past, matron. Perhaps in the past, matron.
Oh god. So this wooden ring seems to be ornately carved, and it has dancing nymphs carved into it. So
Mhm.
there was once a young man who was so enchanted with me. He said, if I ever needed a favor, to whisper his name into the ring, and he would appear and provide his assistance. I mean,
I've
I
heard
never
of this
found
man.
the
He
use
was
for it.
the Arc Simp.
I never found the use for it, but
Wait, I can't say that while Max is streaming shit.
but
The
uh,
arc
He said
shrimp.
shrimp. He said shrimp.
if you ever need it, just whisper the name Keltar Dardragon, and maybe he'll still offer you a favor. Who knows?
Yeah.
Said
Oh,
the name.
I will paste it to you. Don't worry.
that's
Oh,
awfully
Kelter
fine.
the Dragon.
Oh, I actually spelled it right first time.
Nice.
Yes. Smart boy. That's awfully kind of you. I hope I don't need it, but I'll happily take it.
By all means.
I'm just gonna write that down real quick. So whisper Keltar Dardragon.
Into the ring, and he will appear and
Do you
offer
describe
you some
Korvac as
favor.
cute?
No. Who?
It-
Wait, Nanami or
No,
Yeah.
the old
Debbie.
lady? This is Debbie. Would
That
you be
lizard looks
surprised?
pretty cute. Look at it, like basking.
He
That is
will appear
actually
in
what
sorry?
Callback looks like.
Yeah.
No,
He's not
Korvac
actually a
is
seventh feather, he's just there.
just the small like newts with delusions of grandeur.
What is what will I do? Sorry, Ant? It will appear and
He'll appear and do something. She doesn't know exactly what. She just said, if she ever needed a favor, she could whisper his name, and he would appear and provide assistance. But she doesn't know any more than that.
oh, that's awfully. Is it a one-time use?
She doesn't know because she's never used it.
Well, when I get a chance, I'm going to identify the ring.
Okay.
I'll do that when we have a moment.
So you're going to use detect magic on it.
No, identify.
Identify. Can you specify what I mean, I know what identify does, but like the specifics of it.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use or how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
So you learn that it is a ring of evocation, so it's like got evocation magic surrounding it. It's likely only got one charge, but it's a one and done kind of thing, and it will summon Keltar to provide assistance. But exactly what assistance he will provide, you will only find out if you use the ring.
Oh boy. All right. Thank you very much.
That's all
All
right.
right. Well, and all of you get a bloody. How many drinks? Did I get 6 drinks?
You
Woo!
got 6 drinks.
All right. Whoever gets it first gets it. This is the good
Now
shit,
we
by
will
the
get
way.
Oh,
a
crawl
All right,
towards you.
my words are failing me today. Jesus Christ.
Constitution saving throw?
No, do
Dexterity?
no. Oh my god. Why am I?
Sleight of hand?
Initiative. Let's go.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Why
Oh.
could I not put words in my mouth?
Oh,
Do it.
really?
Roll initiative for who gets the drinks first.
Oh,
Ooh, that's bad. Let me-
Strom's. But if they're drunk, do you get disadvantage on it because it's an ability check?
Roll
that was meant to
20.
be.
for alcohol.
That's meant to be a
so-
6, not a 4, but
Oh.
still.
Strom's not
so
going
far,
for this one.
Nanami is winning.
Strom's sitting at like the bar at the moment.
So Nanami gets to the drinks first.
Yeah.
What will she do?
She is going to down one of them.
Down it, down it,
Down it,
down it.
down it.
Can you do a
Chugga, chugga, chugga,
Constitution
chugga,
saving throw for me, please?
I like the idea that there are just random people shouting down it around her, and she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
Oh, she's back on form, boys.
Back on form.
Second win.
She
second
does
win.
Also,
not
yeah,
hurl.
second win. Did
She
you say
does
there was a
not
bard
hurl.
here?
There is a bard, indeed.
After she's grabbed it, can she grab Torvik and drag him over to where the bard is and start spinning him around to dance with him?
You are both going to throw.
Okay, hold on one sec. Flash. Bro.
Does Torvik resist this?
No, but 1d20 plus 4. Okay, fine. He doesn't. He doesn't throw up from all the motion.
Does he wild surge?
Oh no.
So the bard starts playing like a merry tune as you two start dancing happily.
And Strom leave the tavern
Oh,
at some point.
where is Strom going?
Strom's going to find
Drummer.
a place away from the tavern at the moment where there's cool and fresh air.
So there's cool and fresh air everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
A
the
relative.
evening now,
Yeah.
and the town is kind of quiet except for the loud sounds coming from the
I mean,
town.
if there's a tree or something nearby, Strom can sit against, knock it down, sit against.
Yeah, there's plenty of trees
Um,
scattered around.
And as opposed to the happy and haughty music that's happening in the tavern currently, Strom will play a more peaceful melody on his flute.
Can you roll a DC 20 D20 for me, please? Yes, a D20, just a flat D20.
Just checking. Do I have a positive to performance? Of course I don't.
It's not a performance check.
No.
You feel as you're playing the peaceful melody, the brazier kind of sat by your side seems to vibrate gently and spreads an odd warmth throughout you, as if your mother was kind of leaning against the tree and humming along with you.
And we'll just keep doing that for quite a while.
Lovely. What is anyone else doing back in the tavern?
I
Sleeping.
think I'm still dancing with Nanami.
Most likely, yes.
I
I'll
don't
be
see
asleep
much
on the
point.
floor.
Yeah. I don't see much point in trying to speak to the rest of the party right now.
I'm not drunk, it's fine.
What time is it?
It's late evening, so maybe like 10 o'clock now.
Oh, okay.
How
Guess
does
I'll
one
ask about
obtain
lodgings.
a domicile? Yes.
Yeah, we've got a few spare rooms. It'll be. Will you be wanting breakfast in the morning?
What is breakfast?
Just morning
Food.
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 I know it's morning food. I'm asking what it is.
Oh, well, it depends. We've got bread, cheese, and meat. It depends what you're after.
It is sufficient. Yes, I suspect my compatriots will as well.
All right, that'll be 12 silver each.
Well,
What?
how many of us are there? So 6 of us.
Yes. So 72 silver.
I'll cover it.
All right. Can you take 72 silver out of your funds? And you all have rooms for the evening and breakfast in the morning.
I mean, I'm outside at the moment.
Well, you may not know this, but it's been paid for you.
I love the fact that if any normal person goes into like an inn and says, "Oh, what's breakfast?" they'd be like, "Oh, it's like bacon and eggs." But because Callback does it, they're like, "It's food, morning food."
Edible food.
Do you understand me?
Man, the worst thing is it's the most reasonable reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing everyone will eventually retire for the night.
Oh fuck! I just realised. I thought it was 100 silver to a gold. Fuck.
Nope.
That's
Nope,
7
yeah.
gold.
Well, Strom's going to, because it was nice and warm there, due to the brazier.
Is Strong going to sleep outside like a
Yes.
hobo?
Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
But this is a hobo no one wants to mess with because he's got like 4 axes on him and a whole bunch of javelins.
Can I get Kronk, Nanami, and Torvik to do one more Constitution saving throw for me, please?
I have no idea. We'll take.
One moment.
Oh, one more. Yeah.
Yes.
That is the best use of inspiration as well. Just
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
when it
Oh,
randomly
for
changes.
sure.
Oh, shit.
God.
I rolled a plus pound symbol.
You rolled 20 money.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
the
think
20 is
that-
the same.
That's my
Yeah.
third nat 20.
I know.
And
what
it's
the
It's
heck.
all
all
to do
gone
with alcohol.
towards drinking. So
Right.
Nanami and Torvik wake up feeling fine, but Kronk
Kronk
wakes
again.
up with a gnarly hangover.
I will say, Nanami has now rolled the most natural 20s because she's 2 ahead of the person in second, which is Corbin.
What
That's
is
great.
Debbie's fucking? She should have like that dwarf passive.
Well, she is
Jesus.
a wood.
I am a dwarf and I drink.
It's
in the
water, I
drink.
suppose, right?
Drinky, drinky, drink.
Yeah.
I like actually 1d20 plus pounds
Yes.
because she's rich.
Money.
Debbie's also
Plus money,
Nanami also somehow wakes up with 20 silver mysteriously under her pillow.
Is that
She literally just wakes up with money under her pillow somehow because she's Nanami and she's filthy rich.
Are you
She
joking?
leaks money.
No, I'm not
Right,
joking.
misplaced money.
Well, I
So-
could,
oh, yeah,
I
forgot
could
how
add
that happened.
20.
Yeah,
Well,
you can add 20 silver.
the previous tenant,
Mainly
of that
that.
room forgot their money. And
I just lost 20 teeth last night.
yeah. Oh no.
The tooth fairy ain't waiting for nobody.
So
When 2 fairies hit on hard times, you just steal people's teeth.
Probably,
That's
yeah.
Well, actually, it's like once again, I mentioned it's
Lockdown has
it's
not
probably one
been
of the
nice
more.
to the Tooth Fairy.
It's probably one of the like more aggressive but larger cousins of the Tooth Fairy, the Bone Fairy.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yes. Yeah.
Everyone knows tooth fairies work off commission.
It's the Bone Fairy comes and nicks your femur straight from your
Not
body.
again.
What? We do that at a D&D.
It would be a
Horrible.
horrifying enemy, wouldn't it? It comes to you while you're sleeping and tries to nick the bones. It just cuts you open. What the fuck?
Why are you doing this?
Restoration.
God damn.
I need sustenance.
You know that cleric I made, Ben.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be passed.
No, probably not. Crazy man.
Oh, did you make a Dampir cleric that wants
No.
like bone fluid or something?
No, I
Spinal
made.
fluid.
I made. This was one of the first characters I made was a cleric, who was utterly obsessed with advancing medicine. He didn't care how he did it. Just,
Oh,
I don't care if I have to kill a bunch of people. I learned something. Hey, it's progress. But no, I made a Dampir warlock.
no, so Quarterback's gonna have a midnight snack. He's got to snap open that bone he stole earlier and eat the marrow.
Lovely.
Lovely. Okay, so
fellow.
I'm assuming the party.
This
is going
character
to-
makes me say the most fucking weird things.
I'm assuming the party is setting off for
I mean, they need to find Strom.
well, once they've found Strom, I'm assuming
Yes.
they are setting off on foot towards Waterdeep.
Yes.
I will, before we leave, just have a look, see if there's any stores that sell any spell scrolls or anything.
Unfortunately, it's not really that kind of town, so there's nothing worthwhile in terms of magic.
Even with
be
this
acquired,
natural
yeah.
20. Nah, ignore
What?
Even with this natural 18,
that. Yeah.
don't know, I'm afraid.
No, I didn't expect it either way.
Okay,
Alright.
so it will take the characters about 2 days on foot to about 2.5 days on foot to get towards Waterdeep.
Oh, was that ring attunement, by the way?
No, it's not achievement. Doesn't
Okay.
require achievement.
You're right.
Let me just roll to see if you encounter anything. Hold on.
18 giants, 3 werebears, and a nocturnal. Nocturnal? A nocturne appear.
Nocturne alts Torvik.
He'd probably survive it somehow.
Okay.
Cast a Zigzalt.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, and
Yes.
how many days has it been since the day of the giant attack?
It has been. So you slept overnight, then it took you a day to get to Barge Right. So that's 2 days, and then you slept overnight in Barge Right, so 3 days.
We didn't sleep overnight in Barge, right?
Didn't sleep overnight in Barge Right. that's
We
right.
left, and on the way to
Day and
Amhel,
a
we slept.
half to get to Amphail. So that would be 3.5 days. Then you slept overnight, so that's 4 days. So it's the 4th day.
Thank you.
Oh, so luckily you don't actually encounter much on your way towards Waterdeep. It's actually quite peaceful,
Apart
thankfully.
from this ancient red dragon.
Wait.
No ancient red dragons.
Wait, are you
thankfully.
rolling
Yeah.
a d20 for that?
The 16 Tiamats appear.
Oh, God.
16,000 Tiamats appear and the world is ablaze. No.
Campaign
Um,
over, guys. That's
You do see a dragon fly over, but it's so far up high you can't even make out what color it is. And other than that,
That's
it's
concerning.
fairly uneventful.
Dang,
So,
all these combat spells I prepared.
down this combat.
I'm assuming,
Alright.
Max, are you going to be providing food for another 2 days?
Yes.
Are you going to be providing lodging for another 2 days?
Yes.
We're going to get
But
to
not,
Waterdeep.
but not for Torvik, obviously, because he shit talked my hut.
Really
So
guys,
is
not very
Torvik
fun.
going to have to find his own food?
Unless he pays me, of course.
Sam,
I'm sure
what will
Torvik.
Torvik do? Will Torvik pay for his food and lodgings, or will he have to use his own?
I think
Good
he'll.
answer. I like it.
I think he'd try to use his own use his own, fail miserably, and then eventually pay.
I
And
mean, you got rations, right?
It's more the lodging.
how much would he pay Kronk for the lodging?
I will slap a silver in the box.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I wasn't expecting like a copper or something.
Sure.
That's
Alright.
Torvik tried. Oh, sorry. Torvik tried half an hour outside on his own. He wasn't having it. He's paying.
He just had a little
Pay-
stick hut that just fell apart like an Eeyore hut.
In the meantime, it just started raining, and it raining like his hats all wet. Yeah, he's entirely soaked, so he just like walks in, shoulders down, head down. Yeah, slaps the thingy on the box in the box, and walks over to. I presume there might be a fire in there.
How wide actually is it in there? I don't. Because if we're not sleeping, that might be warm.
You would be sleeping overnight.
No, I'm just wondering if you weren't sleeping, would there be enough room for us to like sit and make a fire? Oh no, just warm enough anyway in there. Don't need a
Yeah.
fire. I'm curious if Kronk is going to give us like a bill at the end of this.
Probably. Don't give him ideas. So the party arrives
what I mean.
outside of Waterdeep, and that is where we will end our session for today.
Huzzah!
Oh my
What was
God.
that?
Huzzah,
That is a lot
Uh,
of stone, Kronk.
Right, everyone, quickly load up Final Fantasy 14.
Basically, yeah. So
A really fun
that
session.
is where we will end, and
Yeah.
we
interested
will
in
have
this
to try
run.
and sneak a couple people into Waterdeep in 2
Yeah.
weeks' time.
Anthony,
Yes,
at that role that I did when I was playing the float,
yes,
fantastic.
it was a good role.
Well, you know what you did, or making me roll that. Because
Oh,
that
Very
is,
good.
that's
Nice.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, great
So-
minds think alike.
But we don't have those, so.
It's true.
Twisted minds, twisted minds.
Twisted minds think similarly.
I mean, my character's now an expert with X. Ben?
Wait, water
Expeditionist?
genasies have resistance to acid damage? What the fuck? Sorry, I'm only
Wow.
just reading what the genasi do now, and what? They have a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Lots of money too.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Unable to get drunk. Ever.
Oh no, she bowed.
Well, I mean,
She
we
did.
can breathe underwater, so maybe that's got something to do with it.
Maybe.
Fine, lizards have resistance to common sense.
All
Right.
that matters
think
is, though,
that's
I
mostly
won.
just fall back.
I
What?
did win the combat list today.
I was so tempted to make you fail early on. I thought I'd be fair though. See what happened.
You
I,
let me
I was
get drunk
hoping
there.
I'd win. I've got a +7 to constantly.
That was immediately
then-
down at the very first roll.
Yeah,
Cheaper,
was
it makes
impressive.
perfect thematic sense.
True, actually, yeah. Cheapskate.
Wait, did we sleep again?
Yes,
Yes.
multiple
Oh,
times.
okay. No. I mean, did we sleep again between the
He gets
tavern?
the spells ready for
and then
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Yes.
Yeah.
A couple.
Yeah,
nights,
you,
like-
Oh, a
you
couple.
slept. So you can have whatever spells you want prepared.
2 days.
It's
And-
not that. I've got some other stuff I need to keep
Yes.
track of.
Oh yeah, you'll probably need to do your rolls as well.
All right. You know what? I'll do these ones for everyone to see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what? Let me
Oh,
open it up
yeah.
again.
Let's have a drinking game again, boys.
Okay. I mean,
Could be worse.
Not that
Could be
interesting.
worse.
Not helpful though. I
Yeah,
suppose.
I mean, they
Nine.
could help.
9 can make a fail. 15 can make a success.
Indeed.
A wise choice, but
Let me. update
Indeed. A wise choice.
mine.
Indeed, a wise choice.
you know,
Is it
I am
for
almost
everything, isn't it?
surprised. Yes.
It is indeed.
I am actually somewhat
wise
surprised
choice.
we made it to Waterdeep.
Yeah, that was
What?
probably the most
Choice.
productive session.
It's a good thing I scared off that merchant.
Yeah, which is really awkward because I,
mean-
have to waste a third level spell slot every day now purely because he's
You
getting
don't
them
have
off. Because
Well,
I
you
couldn't
don't
buy
have
rations.
to. We've got rations already.
I have good
Callback's Goodberry, and even if Callback didn't have Goodberry, I believe myself and
Wait,
Callback are
Callback has
Outlander.
good berry? Why the fuck am I using my
Yeah.
third level spell slot for
I
that shit?
told you.
They did
Yes.
say. They
He
did
literally
say, Matt.
said it like. But not only did he say it, we had like a 5-minute discussion about it as well.
And even if he didn't have that, Kronk and Strom, or not Kronk, I believe Callback and Strom are both Outlanders. We just find food for
Yeah,
5
I've got-
people each. So,
Instead, you've been willingly eating very bland food.
I mean,
Core pack. So food is fuel.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, to a lesser extent, Strom as well, but not as. He prefers nicer food, but
Let you prepare a different spell.
Core pack is concerned with many things. Taste of food, not so much.
It's like I was thinking about just out of curiosity. I don't know how old is Pyrion, but it's like
He
he's at
is
6.
Well, he's about 12.
320
12,
years
yeah.
old.
He's
He's an
24.
He's
Eldritch god,
ancient. He's
okay.
unfathomable. Yeah.
He's
He
older.
appears to be around 24, whether
Yes,
that's the
he's-
case or not.
He's like Zoe. He looks like he's 12, but he's actually 1,000.
He's the same age. He's sorry, he's not the same age. He's older than Strom.
Yeah.
I don't imagine you'd be able to tell by looking at them. One's got a full beard.
Yeah, no,
They have
Pyrion,
a
he
Strom.
don't look old. I'm surprised he was offered alcohol.
I mean, if the age is 14, he like just barely passes that.
Maybe just about. Just about.
Yeah.
He's very short as well, so really he does look like a teenager.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
I'm afraid Debbie will have to wait another 2 weeks before seeing her grandmother.
Grandmama.
Worth the wait.
So will Strom have to wait 2 weeks to see?
True.
I'm very tempted to make Nanami's grandmother like a fighter or something, and she just pulls out 2
Barbarian.
huge swords and
I was
whips his
thinking
ass.
barbarian, yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely axe you've got there.
Where's
Not
the
as big as
Jack
his
Knight?
hammer, though.
Oh, 19 I does. She's definitely seduced by Strom and his wonderful charms.
Oh yeah, well,
I mean, if that was the case, though, if she would probably be more impressed with Strom's attempt at romance, which would just be like delivering a dead bear to some. So,
you like bear. I got
Mm.
you bear. Marry me.
Strom doesn't know what marriage is.
Your parents were married.
Were they?
I thought you said that.
Well, they were together. They had like a formal ceremony.
Rom, you bastard!
But technically, yeah. Strom doesn't know what that means.
Ron doesn't know a lot, does he?
To be
I
fair,
don't know much.
when you've lived in the woods your entire life and you've only ever spoken to 3 people, you don't learn that much about the wider world.
Yeah, true.
You want to know how to live in a wood? Yeah, you can do that. Cut down trees, easier met anything. Oh, yeah. It all goes downhill after that.
Oh yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna head off for a little bit. Thank you very much, Ant, for the
Okay.
session. I had fun.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
thank you
Well,
for
I'm
the session,
gonna close off the
Thanks,
stream
Sam.
and all that stuff. But yeah, thank you very much.
Right.
All right.
Good session. It's fun.
Bye. There you go, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in yet again for another session of Stalking Thunder. I'm just gonna play some ads, the usual stuff. We'll be back next week, I think on Monday. Bank holiday, so we need to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, gonna run some ads, play some music, and I'll catch you guys next week. This button.